Max Buy, your leader, home appliances, smartphones, and accessories. But Sabre, I'm proud to announce to you, sir, Max Buy. Yeni akwakofa Philips mobile phones for Eddie Abajomu. Philips mobile phones, your Philips Essence 20, 256 GB. 1,475. Your Philips Essence 20. 1,070 Ghana cedis, 128 GB. And a Philips Essence 10. 128 GB. And 975 Ghana cedis. And your Philips Essence 10, 64 gigabyte, 845 Ghana cedis. And into Branabajo new mobile phones, Philips Akofaba Germany beam. You say flip to Philips now and enjoy. Visit any Max Buy shop today and discover the perfect Philips phone for you. From Max Buy, it was 0544 019 552 0544 019 552. We're also proud to be associated with Star Times and Akivo 4-in-1 Gary Soaking Mixer. If we Kivo Foods, Taichi, and a Dijumedi Eba, Nanedwa Trase, Josiah Gineja, Tony Bebley, a producer show no support every the boy, and Afimpo, Abdul Raul, Piquet Etechi, Sasu, and a Patrick, Philip, Godwin, one more Etechi, and a Ben. Na yenua Papa Willie one also the more eta jumedene chi anope Michael and Daniel PK yenina any akabuma ye di jumedene eba DJ Holy. Thank you very much for your immense support every day. Your friend Nana Dakwa Jesse, wherever you are, welcome to the Sports Park on Max FM 89.7. 16 minutes after 9 a.m. Hi, I'm Max FM 89.7. Me and Tom can WhatsApp messages befa 050-6367-196 050-6367-196. Yeah, the local football and the best media na see we are near Danny and Akwakofa ya manoninsem say ye cross it over between 12 9 and 10 and 12 na ye the sanse muina etimi aba ye be sha say every the camp of the champions Bibiani Gold Stars ye ka say the Premier League champions no e the ensembia ba beto edwa ye ka say omo de omani e chen kran ai enomba be preseason na omo de kwakobo the CAF Champions League enti say Bibiani Gold Stars I then prepare for the new season with a preseason competition and no omba be Bob Mwadja ewo enkranya sebeya omso an boabo no ebetimi awie peye trip to Accra no and omotimeja 11 players kwan say omoni omotun kwanta pai players are Gold Stars ejom kwan enien Sadat Mohammed, Eric Bosomtwe, Owusu Banahini, Andrew Skobna, Yao Say, Godfrey Che, Emmanuel Say, and a Brantier friend William Denchi, and a Charles Kamara. We muni Brantier 11 Bibiani Gold Stars ejawo mukwan Eric Bosomtwe, Owusu Banahini, Andrew Skobna, Osei Yao, Charles Kamara, William Denchi, Michael Osei, the Kangaroo striker. Oh, and a Frank Amankwa, Alex Asu, Sadat Mohammed, Womu, and 11 players are Bibiani Gold Stars, the Ghana Premier League champions. I then etimi ejo mukwan. Already, players are omo announced omo di omo ba eni Emmanuel Ankra, Brahma, Berima Ba, Emmanuel Fosuche, Emmanuel Adi, Kwajo Bonsu, Francis Chene, Samson Eduku, Emmanuel Ejay, Edward Ajman, Emmanuel Ejenim Boatin, and Emmanuel Kunto. In Tiomo as many as 6 players, so mean Emmanuel. Bibiani Gold Stars, 11 out, 6 in. All right, Sana, you move on from the transfer no. You way to Emeboman. Already a friend Stuart McLaren. Yakasedian. While joining Ghana Football Association as FIFA talent coach for the next 2 years under FIFA Talent Development Scheme Program. Jumedibia FIFA and the Aba Sebea ebe football countries I would do more FIFA seno into run on the Jumo Babeni so be observe local matches or be collaborate on local coaches or long-term team goals. Ebini talents are one more any Ghana your DNA your tactical system any team culture and also a bomuyin now first so obe present a comprehensive evaluation to major stakeholders are ye betima man hye bebre aba Ghana born ama ye born so afon ntuma pafra oreya meno ekase we adwuma wa man bi to Scotland, England, Northern Ireland and Australia na yera no wa boboda wa bodia ma Pet Glory Brisbane Sarawak, Onankasa de Australia niam, Isamino Ekase, Wababe Piemu as the new FIFA talent coach for the Ghana Football Association for the next 2 years. Intimi bisa se ore so na juma no ba bedino ene yera ye friend the All Black Stars say woni otoado eye juma no Winfred Schaefer no collaboration ebe ko omumienu ntem no ebe sen 24 minutes past 9. Hi, Max 89.7. Yeah, live around the world on www.maxfmlive.com. Somebody can catch us say Ghana Football Association. We more approve Asante Kotoko international friendly. Omukako born South Africa. We want a Kaiser Chiefs a Toyota Cup 2025. It will serve as a preseason for Asante Kotoko as well. After so yenya ono so. Mohamed Kudus finally waka goodbye at the Ache West Ham United. Mohamed Kudus at the goodbye strunkum akwa West Ham for now. Ojide says sumo oba sumo muno or sumo sumpa omusoso ema brabomu eye kamamano. Na yentie de Mohamed Kudus etre was a pleasure to be a hammer running life's marathon. Thank you for the warm seat through it all. Best wishes for the season in the future. We and in summer more Kudus added to Instagram. Kotoko completed the deal with Hilary Dabo Bueno or join Samatex from a relegated RTU just one season. Obuo Mumombo, African Champions League. Mika said, Wakodom Krobia Asante Kotoko, possibly as a direct replacement for Andy Intim Menu. 25 after 9. We're live on radio, live online, and we'll be live on TV between 10 and midday. Good morning, Nanedu.
Nadaka, good morning.
Yeah.
Sorry to know more interest for Lord Hilary Adabu. Mesha Sifi ho. I think say reporter yet and say and then maybe no are completing a medical with a Santi Kotoko. I think Oshe Premier League he was one of the best defensive midfielders in the season. Or you're consistent Edema Bobo and Samates. Out of the 34 Premier League games, about 32. So it means the consistency level Edema FC Samates is on top. For a player, season year one or joining Samates from relegated out to you. Now in one season, we're talking about 32 out of 34 Premier League games. It tells you say a direct replacement for the DMR or departed from the club after the winning Premier League in this year national. It's a world share. A branch of friend Adabu or a like for like replacement for Seydou Dauda. The DM now free ho echo. I know say share coach Prosper Netogum last season not a part of the players no a person of the before the start of the season. But now issues about relegation and other matters be Kotoko for me, they are aware about the issues.
David, my mom scenario. No? He actually recommended the boy to Samatex. Ogum was 1 week away from taking Samatex to preseason. Then he got a call from Otunfo. So Ogum had built a team for Samatex, done recruitment for them before he left Samurai Boy to take Otunfo's job. You know, Samatex once now the number now we have before so do Kokotoko. How some fund the Kokotoko. That's how come the deal didn't work.
I think Adabu do about last season.
Adabu last season. Yeah.
About season yeah, yeah.
In this very season.
The
previous season.
Yeah. That is our situation is here, and or a good defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
And I think say, or no, ever yeah, personal we play see the DM only a very good season with the club and the Ojaho. Ako nti se Kotoko akọfa na
sa previous season na Oba Kotoko na Oko Samatex na Wanyama and I make I said you know boy no what terminal toward the dada
on the list so that
exactly
maybe free ban say last year they now players be break kwai no
nkokofo no so aba
nkokofo na aba
yeah that's true
yeah it means two ni na ye sanity
the same
yeah I think say the most important thing is say kotokofo identify and say or a good replacement for Anderson team menu only nkofo e ben kotoko edi nkoma
I think Kotoko wanted to go for Sadiq Al-Hassan and omo dream who me na omo jai Sadiq no omo for boy
Sadiq Al-Hassan no
nations
oh okay oh good
very good
on them said mama ni nkoma
obo Kotoko mpoda
oh okay
yeah
okay but adabu there my monitor na check nti on there me wo fair idea as to what obotuma offer Asante Kotoko and per the na me tie fi Kotoko camp no omo players are more height kaka because they feel say going to Africa no you need to combine height and a lot of things in your team into omo ball against House of Folk no omo realize they say in the midfield no now we malone entry no to me for all the area balls na set to say Kojo and Hubert Jau now omo height no one of their major problems they needed somebody about me replacing team menu yeah because in team menu more height no or passes so well until they needed that person and I think say the person closer to that level no Adabu and I think say Omonya Adabu and as I said they are even still looking for additional midfielder to come and help Immanuel entry because Kotoko for say some of their players no offers a baby mo and one require in the course of the season no ebiana players be or they will have to leave them to go to other clubs. They need to get replacement for every position, at least 2 or 3. And I think that Adabu qualified to play for Asante Kotoko. You see, per the profile, make me say Kotoko, enya a proper DM, and it will help them a lot. Let's wait and see. Say, and the reporter met and say, team ni no a report for preseason and run. Omu nyabe medical and then they start their first training this evening. Adabu will be part of the contingent on my medical and we making sure say the day no bet to my confirm na was starting to call training so say sometimes the bar bontin say yeah no most na obeti na play na yakofa play na free team na team no mo then e release but this time round no baby player the free bam mom no and the release bar before in day even up to now Kotoko confirm me but team no free bar moment I confirm that I think 2 days ago. So to tell you say transfer business no is going to the next level. So let's see how that particular one be siako. Bibiani Gold Stars. Nana 11 players. Last season, so before they were about to start the season, no, only so much more than 5 players.
Yeah.
And then they move me a new bar house no. It looks like season be a baby, yeah, they find a way. Now players need be man. I'm of course I'm to remember I'm going for no more really because there will be near bisa question say players are abo the previous season about saying na do na ye job kwan but you need say who ko wenim no now we be shape now we be free mu and me sure 11 players most of them no contract baby and they be so ha am terminating and it will be say 7 bana hene injuries na am one because I find me for that injuries na mbara even apia makati kwa no the start of the season no na injuries ha no second round no be shame na some my extended the contract by 1 year or they tna ho Fankamankwa one of the players in the last 5 years why consistent in the Ghana Premier League William Denchi also abon home body but on the understand that he was moving to another club in Africa Hana later on moving into Mankoso Alesaso Sadat Mohammed Eric Bosomtwe, and of course, Andrew Scobina. These are players in the last few years. And you have to see Bibiani Gold Stars still in the move. And Omunyano.
What happened to the Charles Kamara Kotoko deal?
Yes, I don't say that Charles Kamara Kotoko deal. No, now they were looking somebody to sign before some players be almost sign. And now negotiation need delay. No, they opted for other players. No, Munyomo. I understand. Say in there about Makodoma. The reporter made no. So about my sign up there maybe. Once the Diana start so team no realize say last season no more body bar from. So they need to get some experienced players be number team. So Charles Jeffrey Kamara report I met in Bibiani Stars or no? Any obey such a Gregory. The goalkeeper for Brekum Chelsea or also like to submit my day. I join any more. There's another player from Bibiani United I understand so no submit my join it. Bibiani Stars. So you can see say most of the Premier League clubs no episode will prepare a team year war for next season. And some of these players well, in fact, what 11 players are the easier narrative men is that players have Bibiani Gold Stars they will use more. But some of these players are quality players, especially if they are injury free. Who a goalkeeper? That's how we have another goalkeeper. Now we have been there. Opportunity but to go to other club, but you grab it. And I wouldn't say, maybe I might be the nominal. And yet they are them be. And to say, will you I say, I maybe I also come here. Especially when new teams about Premier League, who do experience the Kohabian Abuas team. And maybe I even show do a blast. WAFU United. And at the same level, wonders some of these players I'll enter because and I started Mohammed is not a bad player. Very good player. Frank Amankwa on your bad player. He said Bibiani Kamara is a very good player. But my friend Alex Asso, very good player. William Dentis went to man outside the country. Some of the teams in the Premier League, I'll recommend him for a team like All Blast. He's not a bad player because even Bibiani Gold Stars team, last year, Bibiani was consistent for them. It got to a time. Now the body was so but Obanya a new left back. Better than I. Inti, oh yeah, player, you move, and when your another opportunity was another team, you know, I had a situation. Now,
Philip, I moved from New Odibiasi to Asanteko. You know about that deal?
Yes, I know. Say, like you say, me, I got to come in here. Me sanction that deal already, but yeah, na Bibiani quite fast.
Official announcement is coming up in the next few hours.
Yes. I understand. So, honestly, attack me for that. Who's there were this report say Inka or Bahas. The leader of the buyer put a hold to all the transfers or person players in the area. No more resume Preseason. I know who they are or the play by basis. The same day I say like so bit my Bahas. The same day no break. Kotoko trials no koyebi. So maybe Ebiana Obiegu and I'm penny for our club the way who say, oh, this player but my offer a lot to Santo Kotoko. Nti sign. To say when no fit division 1 e ba no say this experience by them about make Kotoko team but me for say Kotoko oh yes signing for Africa. Say signing about 80% about only bibo. By player only too short about my guarantee you starting place. Oh sign why careful but per what they've seen FBI we don't know. Where who players of division 2, division 1 about Santo Kotoko they've been able to make the difference for them. Until let's see say FBI also about on board until so I want to confirm it. Adabu, and the new Bibiani guy now. Now I bet on 9 signing on my in the transfer window. So and kako 10 now you because I understand the say Kotoko. Likely somebody must sign another right back because you say oh me no because I can only Lord Amwa. Lord Amwa is the only right back in the team. So Kotoko is likely to sign a right back. And to me no because say these 2 signings here confirmed today are. I obey my 9 signings on my because already 7 about. What I say? Aziz Daria ba goalkeeper. Francis Akwa left back waba. Zakaria Fuseni center back waba. And on kwaya miensa. Seto Sayaba Kojo 4. Yuba Jau 5. The Oponga the winger 6. One situation no. Enti almost signed 7 players already. No better team and of course this platform Legositis. Joseph Amwa. To acquire 7 signings already. Into Adabu and new Bibiani guy about the Ebeka one. About 9 signings for Santo Kotoko already. And I understand to say there was a foreign player be training with the team. And number 10. Likely they will sign. Kotoko will sign a backup or a right back to compete with Lodamwa. One of the best situations is here now. Kotoko is likely to sign more than 10 players. A team of winning FA Cup, Adama for say, is one of the best teams in the Ghana Premier League. Are signing more than 10 players again. So to tell you, say, the usual thing will continue in some of these big clubs. I'm not surprised that this sign is Eguso Ekoso. Nana? Players are about Bibiani Gold Stars. I think I extended the contract. Apia Makati I extended the contract. Ronald Frimpong I extended the contract. Gideon Alaba I extended the contract. Now other players so Ababeka. And I think say omu gusu sisi omu team no I understand someone am kwan so bank crying for their preseason. Then the contract start omu die almost are the same. The two teams in Africa. Enti I know say Bibiani Bibiani Gold Stars and technical team. Anywhere your weakness, no more strength. On person more strength, no more the Africa. They know it. And obviously you will need a Pierre McCarthy and then Mr. Atinga experience for at least a season. Especially when Oko Africa. Atinga has seen it all. Remember Atinga di in Ghana Premier League. Every 10 years. From a Busua Dwarfs, to House of Folk, and so Oko Abroche, or Summer back, Mediama. And of course, Bibiani Gold Stars. A national teams are about, especially the famous Marcel Kunodus Chan team. Moje was Cape Coast. He was a key player, penalty expert, key defender. I think I count team preparing for Africa or the side experience. They guided team. The same as Apia Makati. 10 years ago, Namsa Metin and Castle see a kind. And the Master Deportivo. A call for me, a stolen midfield throw. Oh, Ash Gold. Now James Akame ko eka ho enti me tin di the location 10 years aba enti when you need some of these experience at least someone get guarantee status kra na omo the experience in the dressing room and of course omo second half to make a difference for a team like Bibiani Gold Stars. So I'm happy say almost on my standing on model almost stay with Bibiani Gold Stars. The other one mean say come back na benya that dey room water yeah. So okay na 20 Black Queens is minister
11 to 12. Okay. Jota.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Apongwe.
Yes adumbo.
Bibi aboko.
Adumarako.
Ede aviase. Ye team ko emu die. Na sida. Ene ye de be manyame.
Amen.
Na pin so. Na me chia yitifo. Na mo share. E Facebook me chi obia. Na I think our story was mainly about Bibiani Gold Stars. Ne omodi patches are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asante Kotoko as well. Yes.
Asante Kotoko.
Prince Ousu Kwabnano. Maybe out is or medical so has.
But see that.
Maybe by the end of today you do it.
Maybe. But I'm just looking at the players Bibiani Gold Stars, Irilizi, Michael Osei, one of them, Frank Amankwa, William Denchi, Charles Kamara, Jemfi, Oseyao, their goalkeeper. Now there's Ousu, Banahene, Eric Bosomche, Sadat Mohammed. Now these are good players. Even Alex Asso.
Okay.
Alex Asso is also one of them.
House of Oak also agreed you to sign. There's a boy, your friend boy be Frank Duku. But we'll get there. The end deal will go starts now.
So that's about that's a whole lot of players because that's 4, 2, 4. So that's almost 11 players.
Yeah.
Bibiani Gold Stars. Wavy bye too. And these were about 70% of these players are here come once and were key players for them last season when they won the league. And it takes us back to Bibiani Gold Stars project and how they've been able to follow Omomodoza Omodiegu Akwem. Because last season they let go of 2 key players. Say if you're a team bidding to win the league, Nana Yaya Draman was top 3 right backs in the league. You wouldn't allow him to go for free. Molly Wayo was one of hard working guys. You wouldn't also allow him to go for free. But even after shipping all these players out, they still managed to win the league. Then after winning the league and qualifying for the prelims of the CAF Champions League, they part ways with about 11 players. Which clearly tells you that this is not a team because I'm looking at the quality of Charles Jemfi, Kamara Jemfi.
Yeah.
An attacking midfielder, Obo with flair. Omao numbers as well. I'm looking at a player like Sadat Mohammed. You remember Sadat Mohammed?
Proper DM.
Proper DM on the ball. Wasn't he the one who scored that goal for Swacheman? Was it? Is it Swacheman? Yeah.
Sadat to you. RTU,
Sadat Mohammed Nini. So okay, so that's not the other Sadat though.
No, that's not the other Sadat.
That's not the other Sadat. But I'm looking at the players with the likes of Alex Asso and Co. Omuo team Nimu. Nana Michael Osei, hard-working striker. From the time at Great Olympics, there's Owusu Banahene, there's Yakanza William Denchi, another experienced fullbacker ubenya wo team no. So I believe say that no one would even criticize this decision to part with all these players. Why? Because now they are the league champions, and even before this season they've taken such a bold step. It paid off for them. But once you are asking all these players to leave, now then it means that you are bringing
equally
in
good reinforcement,
equally good or even upgrades on what we are seeing now. Because if you are telling me say, oh, Mobit say Frank Amakwako, you are asking someone like Michael Osei to leave. Now that means that whatever you are choosing to bring in is more quality than you are letting go.
Yeah. Or
what's going, out of the door. So I believe that with Bibiani Gold Stars here, they said we need to take a critical look at them. Last season, I told you, say the West are becoming dominant, and they are not the only ones doing it. You look at Mediama and the kind of signings of Moye. Summertex themselves, after they won the league, perform kakra. It looks like they've achieved, and they are not looking at winning the league anytime soon again, because whatever they want, they have it. But now, oh shit, the kind of business teams we are, it's laudable, and for these players, definitely a couple of Premier League clubs will snap them up. So I only say players did the OJB quite no be so adding and these are quality players. Honestly, these are players that on any day they would have still made the team. Eric Bosonche wasn't bad for them himself. You remember that standing goal he scored against Kotoko?
Yeah,
he's been good for them. And I'm looking at these players and I believe that they still have quality.
A long range.
Oh no, it's a long range against Kotoko some time back. No?
Yeah,
he's a quality player. But then it looks like as I say, level of Bibiani Gold Stars drew. No, sometimes you wouldn't for them, because now if they are able to conquer the league, the next thing is to what? Is to make the country proud in Africa. Even if Omuntimin Jakarta, they are looking at what Mediama did. Maybe entering the money zone, because entering the money zone gives you a lot of experience. It gives you exposure as well. And you are looking at the fact that they will be combining continental football with what? Local football. And that's going to be a problem. So sometimes you just don't need quality, but then you also need large squad numbers to what? To in the team. At least fatigue now the idea setting, they would also be able to what? To play. Now to Kumasi Sanjay Kotoko and Hilary Adabu.
Yeah.
It's surprising, but the story and the revelation now Omas is here, and it makes a lot of sense.
It's been on their radar for long.
It makes sense. Once Ananda may catch us after Kudus made the move to space, we catch us teams who are monitor. And yes, I won't pay by almost person who chow who baby.
Yeah.
Then they come for you, and that's what, because they keep tabs on you. They keep your profile. They have a dossier on you. Each and every time, they are monitoring your performance. And for Hilary, it's quite interesting because Samatex didn't pay anything for him after he left RTU. And share amount that's some good money for them to pay 200,000 Ghana cedis for him. I believe that it's good money. And then also to say players who fee RTU echo Samatex after RTU or more relegation, they really proved themselves over there. Alhassan Mankuyeli, Baba Kushibo was one of them, and then also Hilary Adabu. And you would remember on the prelims games, even at the Accra Sports Stadium. And these were players that they featured for them. They were very, very good players for them. So with Kotoko going in for this player, and Cheda Enyemwasa, like you said, he was supposed to be on Prosper Nateogu's team. But unfortunately, sometimes they went to Anko. And now they believe it's a perfect time for them to move for him as a replacement for Andrews in Team Benu. Because in Team Benu will be on the sidelines for a long time. And I think so whatever they need, he's definitely going to give it to them. Only say all born into now he is able to complement the effort of everyone. When he was at Samatex, he was playing with Daku. What's his name?
Yeah, Richmond Daku.
Yeah. In midfield.
Yeah.
And they formed a very, very solid pair in midfield.
Almost 6 and 8.
Number 6 and 8. And they formed a very, very solid pair over there. So now I'm quite elated for him.
Baba the most Baba
Kushibu.
Do they be Ford no so jai team Baba Musa. That's all cost Kandebo.
No, Baba Musa Enyame. Baba Musa is a good player. A young guy. He's an interesting character.
Yeah.
He's a very, very interesting character. I remember Coronation League, on it was it Efson or the Michael Efson after they won, and the way he even speaks, and what's the bedroom? Because Samatex were the best attacking options in the league. Because Osho team they not almost lacking options. They were never lacking options up front. They had so much quality up front. And even in their game, Mobile Champion of Champions, their game against Iswacheman, that was how they won the game. Yeah. Because of the options and the quality they had up front. So in the game, I say, okay, but for Samatex, I do not know what the club are thinking of now. I do not know almost short-term objectives and then even the long-term. If they still have what it takes to come back and win the Premier League again, because now the Western side are dominating the league, and maybe they would want to continue with their dominance. They wouldn't even let it go because Bibiani Gold Stars here, what Mediama have got under their sleeves, and then also with Iswacheman, Samatex, I believe that they still have quality in there, and with the way they are running their clubs, but talking about Kotoko, Nana is a good move. For Andrews in team menu, maybe he might come back and then I am a injuries with him. You might come back and Nana, and yes, board Odimbo, that's an irrefi. They've lost touch with their mojo. They might not be able to recover again. And you are looking at a player Ofi out to you, all the way to Samatex, then to Kwasa Sante Kotoko. Nana, it's like a steady progression. And maybe this, he believes he might want to grab this thing with both hands. So I would wish him the best of luck now.
50 minutes past 9 o'clock. Kakra na ebu kobo Josiah Sakura enche bibi abekoso live on Max TV nti ya mu frem nyonkomo amutie radio nse bebo obi Sakura on Max TV enyipa no oka se Chelsea wini a ye money Sakura ye bebo no Sakura so ye nya messages kakra ne enko break them round. This one says, good morning NDG and your crew. I watched Chelsea beat a prime Bayern Munich at home to win the Champions League. Then they defeated Pep Guardiola's Manchester City to win another Champions League. And now this, beating the champions of Europe to win the Club World Cup. I've never seen a luckier club in my life. This win will give us a massive boost to compete for the Premier League next season. Pablo Escobar from Oyibi Aquinas, 2006 badge. Shout out to my mate, DVLA boss, Logas. Logas is my very good friend, though, Charlie. Wow. Pablo. Logas my guy. Logas. Yeah. Good morning, Nana Dakwa. I'm very happy my darling club Chelsea won the Club World Cup. Jose must not go home with his hair. He shouldn't joke with the Blues. The world is blue. Big shout out to my colleagues, Mr. Ima, Isaac Chum, and Eja, Isaac Atta from Medisoft Ghana account office. This one says, good morning NDG and the crew. Thank God for your lives. Tell Josiah to thank God for not accepting your offer of his salary. Let him analyze the game before they shave him. Did he bring the alata samana and the shaving stick? Sometimes I wonder if he's a true Chelsea fan or he's a wolf with a sheepskin. I'm some Luda inside Akuse. Peace, shalom. We also say good morning NDG. This is your boy Alkaline from Tema, Community 25. I don't want to burst of joy as a Chelsea fan, and kudos to, okay, I just want to burst out of joy as a Chelsea fan, and kudos to the boys. We are well waiting for Josiah to do the needful. I was very shocked for the fact that denied Chelsea when we needed his support. Wow, they say denied Chelsea when they needed his support. Wow. This one says, good morning, Nana. The Bullets will arrive at the Emirates this weekend in our first game. Onana, sure, we'll get the Bullet Glove on the 17th of August. We, the Gunners, are coming with fire. I'm Adiko Daniel from Pram Pram, Lower Town. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Gunners. Okay, this one also says, good morning, NDG. I'm happy to hear from you guys this morning. Nana, I can see Joe has been calm this morning on his analysis. I'm waiting to hear how he will do his analysis on Chelsea today. Rolla Jr. from Dodowa. Have a nice day, Nana. Please show it to Joe for me. He has your video. He has recorded your video. And he's posted it. He's asking me to show it to the whole world. Sorry for Josiah today, man. 53 minutes after 53 minutes after 9 a.m. 54. Kakra kranie ko enim na ye beko break. Ye ko break ne ba na yaka nyina yɛde bɛba on the sports park on Max FM 89.7. You're live on Max TV for sports, entertainment, and more. I am Max FM 89.7. You're back from break now. You're called live on Max TV. Hono, over to say, ye Josiah, Sakura, Kwabo, ono anenuma sem and akoini ka. And so said the Etieno, we say it and we do it like we do. And into Joe will be on center stage. After so Black Queens coach, you know, and that's a Ghana and Timian Shah. I know one year one or photo also couldn't crum. Black Queens airborne last group game. They must avoid defeat or possibly win to have any realistic chances of going through. Yes, some band swap. You better share and some kakra. Now yet me I then Edia bro. This fire burning in Asante Kotoko. But I don't know. It's a matter for discussion later on tomorrow. Minister for a year. Sports and Recreation, the technical advisor, wakasa for Queens, womu game no ho. Enti yedani ho abasisia yeko break. Yebebesia.
Welcome to Max by. Hey Jerry, this is your phone.
Hello, Ebusian 4. Your friend Nana Dakwa Jesse, the host of the Max Sports Park, our Max FM 89.7. Efi Joada, Ekosi Fiada, Ebo non crew kosi se dumienu beboa. Program no air live on Max FM. Na nika sem ne se die. Ya sesem ebo non du kosi se dumienu beboa. Program no SIN live on Max TV. Eho ene ye boran crofirman so. Nya for the major leagues around Europe. Bundesliga, the La Liga, the Premier League, Dutch Eredivisie, ene de kikaon. Afeso so ebo na kutukubon sem dia. Enwa ene Max TV, Max FM. Unim se Bukom Boxing Arena. The BIA Professional Boxing League. Ya de hun sem nyina ebeba Max Sports Park jumedie no so. Afeso so Ghana Premier League, the Women's Premier League, and the Division 1 League. Ya de the statistics and all the details you want to know about the local football. And afempo agudi ensema ekoso yemaemu. Your segment this is the predictor. Emu hwampa ya the matches beba ya be more odds. Now so what's me trivia DB? Sounds so any of the big interviews and penifo kuku dan omo kasa edimu ewo Ghana any wiase agudi ensem omo any omo atwetwe komo nti hia me ma bedwafo efiti joada ekosi fiada ewo Max FM Sports Park, our Max FM 89.7. Efi Joada, Ekosi Fiada, Ebo non crew kosi se dumienu beboa. Program no air live on Max FM. Na nika sem ne se die. Ya sesem ebo non du kosi se dumienu beboa. Program no SIN live on Max TV. Eho ene ye boran crofirman so. Nya for the major leagues around Europe. Bundesliga, the La Liga, the Premier League, Dutch Eredivisie, ene de kikaon. afese so eba na kutukubon sem dia eno a ene Max TV Max FM unim se Bukom Boxing Arena de biaya wo ho Professional Boxing League ya de hu sem nyina ebeba Max Sports Park jumedie no so afese so Ghana Premier League, the Women's Premier League and the Division 1 League. Here is the statistics and all the details you want to know about the local football. And I think a good year sema ekoso yemaimu. Your segment this is the predictor. Emuhampa, ya the matches beba, ya be more odds. Now so what's me trivia DB? Sounds so any of the big interviews and penifo kuku dan omo kasa edimu ewo Ghana ene wiase agudi ensem omo ene ene omo atwetwe komo nti hia me ma badwafo efiti joada ekosi fiada ewo Max. Hello, everyone for your friend Nana Dakwa Jesse, the host of the Max Sports Park, our Max FM 89.7. If you joada, ekosi fiada, ebo non crew kosi se dumienu beboa. Program no air live on Max FM. Na nika sem ne se die, ya sesem ebo non du kosi se dumienu beboa. Program no SIN live on Max TV. Eho ene ye boran crofirman so, yakofa the major leagues around Europe, Bundesliga, the La Liga, the Premier League, Dutch Eredivisie, any de kikaon. Afese so, eba na kutukubon sem dia, enwa any Max TV, Max FM. Unim se Bukom Boxing Arena, de biaya wo ho, Professional Boxing League. Ya de hu sem nyina ebeba Max Sports Park jumedie no so. Afese so, Ghana Premier League, the Women's Premier League, and the Division 1 League. Here is the statistics and all the details you want to know about the local football. And I think a good year sema ekoso yemaimu. Your segment this is the predictor. Emuhampa, ya the matches beba, ya be more odds. Now so what's me trivia DB? Sounds so any of the big interviews and penifo kuku dan omo kasa edimu ewo Ghana ene wiase agudi ensem omo ene omo atwetwe komo nti hia me ma badwafo efiti joada ekosi fiada ewo Max. Hello, everyone for your friend Nana Dakwa Jesse, the host of the Max Sports Park, our Max FM 89.7. If you joada, ekosi fiada, ebo non crew kosi se dumienu beboa. Program no air live on Max FM. Na nika sem ne se die, ya sesem ebo non du kosi se dumienu beboa. Program no SIN live on Max TV. Eho ene boran crofirman so, yakofa the major leagues around Europe, Bundesliga, the La Liga, the Premier League, Dutch Eredivisie, any de kikaon. Afese so, eba na kutukubon sem dia, enwa any Max TV, Max FM. Unim se Bukom Boxing Arena, de biaya wo ho, Professional Boxing League. Ya de hu sem nyina ebeba Max Sports Park jumedie no so. Afese so, Ghana Premier League, the Women's Premier League, and the Division 1 League. Here is the statistics and all the details you want to know about the local football. And I think a good year sema ekoso yemaimu. Your segment this is the predictor. Emuhampa, ya the matches beba, ya be more odds. Now so what's me trivia DB? Sounds so any of the big interviews and penifo kuku dan omo kasa edimu ewo Ghana ene wiase agudi ensem omo ene omo atwetwe komo nti hia me ma badwafo efiti joada ekosi fiada ewo Max. Ewo Max FM 89.7. If you joada, ekosi fiada, ebo non crew. Yamo Akwaba at the Border Sports Park on TV, live around the world on www.maxfmlive.com. After so, we're streaming live on YouTube. We better join in what I said. But before we get into the matters that is, attracting all the headlines. You be acknowledge your sponsors. Jose no crime mobile, but anyway, obe fans are okay. Joe Boko there.
Oh, I want to make a crack.
I want do.
I want to make a crack.
Na then kata hui.
Adia Baba phone de kata ho no. E friend say. Bibo say there no.
Ye be you obi ti ade o hye no.
Ye be you ti an ye o hye no. Okay. I want the men ka say I want them pa.
Na say nyewe na o de ba adwuma.
Say me shata de.
Na ban say na wo hye go atari su.
Nana na to be a man of your words, easy, but I've been humbled. Just I'm Brazil partner with the Casano, and yes, I'm Catron. I'm Brazil and I'm with the Casano.
Bibiani fine.
Oh, Bibiani, come on.
I say, because you are palpitating out there. Say,
just a minute, also, so I'm in 9 chacha. Anyway,
Sabro, I said, just say,
palpitating was a party. Easy, but all
right. I have Max FM. I have Max TV. Jumedia di bro, yeah, Sports Park near the bar. Yeah, the bar from Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to midday. And yeah, the Jumedia eba bribian. Now, and that the NS from Kusan said, a brand who say okasa na what's in your friend Jose Okokwe. Yanina ni dia grow ha yenuano. Na boy nani muni jet. Na anya se bia obi ni no problem o ono na akofo problem aba what I say enye obi na kumantwi boss akona di ni tia den age akirema ana no fiada etena ase wo ha na Jose aka kire se obenyanka ono de Real PSG any Chelsea akense no se PSG she Chelsea say kima nani age na Chelsea she PSG a obey ni ti hu kwabo minim say you bet ba kwakotie ni nsema na na okan no no that video should be available ya oni nsem na ya born on TV so on the Max morning and no asomo born no asida at the patch channel 247 so we should be able to play it back today na amanfo atie the guy na kan ya ansana and they yesi ya ba be unity ama obi ehun ye unity ni we are before and after na afeni ti kwabo no ya the amana ya analysis of the game na enra ono ankasa ehwe ye no enti baby amu bia mu tie dwumedie no so na mo send mo messages na mo so mo me tie mo adwenche say Chelsea have ruled the world 2 goals from Cole Palmer 1 from João Pedro ama Chelsea and win the FIFA Club World Cup na ne do be bo Josiah Sakura
another one say adia waka de tetrema mpro nti wo de wano aka de a esi edi so what dey say me kai Friday ne pa ye nyina ye ka senka ayire so a de nko mfe ne 3 months nto so no kire yen say ni wi aso obaye ontwa ne tiri hu kwabo da nti ye say be yi ne tiri hu kwabo no esom bo sen wo de wo saka ne 3 months salary ene adia wo de wano aka de ye ada se ka ku de no koku enum
okay
nti se mpenifo ye hwe ne make sure say asem no de na no kan no ochina okuru Chelsea a mo respect because oye fan of Chelsea when defend you on several occasions tell your account on the video no me also video na ready nti so obi oye fan of Chelsea what can mo say make sure otumi kan say eni say kudus eko Chelsea otumi kan say Chelsea team no I am ready to win a lot of things but a new PSG time there or say ball no enter 90 minutes ball no enter 90 minutes there is no way Chelsea will win the Club World Cup so they will do everything possible emma PSG be win and no first half na Chelsea real business no
we'll get to the game
into time na so
game so but let's revisit the earlier program here na nanu fiada Josiah anukoyi ni ka ehwe manim ka chem se Chelsea sha ane Jordan pa ye monitor kwabo Sakura. Let's go and listen to Josiah again. Ye be base here.
You see, and on that day, Chelsea won't bet you have a ball dumping. Say, Sana Mukano, won't be ball dumping will 4 quarters of Max TV. Say, if Chelsea can win this tournament, if Chelsea can beat PSG to win it, and I know the messages will come. If Chelsea can beat PSG to win it, Nana Mrs. Sadan, Chevy stick me fast, Abrofu the enemy, Robert, no, David made it at the end, Nya Uchima,
Now the blade not to no. I mean, yeah, my adom, never my uncle. Who be your man day? Mr. Cherry stick, no, you need to blade the two minute one row. We are not the Alata for family children and a year about it now. If Chelsea can win, they can't. Then I have a soft spot for Chelsea. I like the project they're undertaking. I advise Kudus not to join Chelsea. I've done so many things for Chelsea, but today, no, this is not their day. Sunday is not their day. So they should just understand it. Wow. Say, a 2 year dimpoa. Don't this game wouldn't go beyond 90 minutes. I'm telling you. Chelsea will be fortunate if this game goes beyond 90 minutes. This game would never go beyond.
All right. I'll for popular request purposes, I'll request for the video again. Ebi ano bi ante. What I say? Ye mumuna mo so no an kasa and ama asemu aba. Yen sentie Josiah biom.
You see, and on that day, Chelsea won't bet you have a ball dumping. Say, Sana Mukano, we'll be ball dumping, we'll 4 quarters of my TV. Say, if Chelsea can win this tournament, if Chelsea can beat PSG to win it, and I know the messages will come. If Chelsea can beat PSG to win it, Nana Mrs. Sadan, Chevy stick me fast, Abrofu the Edinburgh Robber, no, they be made that again, and Nia Uchima, not the blade, not to know. I mean, yeah, my adom, never my uncle. Who be your man day? Mr. Cherry stick, no, you need to blade the two minute one row. We are not the Alata for family children and a year about it now. If Chelsea can win, they can't. Then I have a soft spot for Chelsea. I like the project they're undertaking. I advise Kudus not to join Chelsea. I've done so many things for Chelsea, but today, no, this is not their day. Sunday is not their day. So they should just understand it. Wow. Say, a 2 year dimpoa. Don't this game wouldn't go beyond 90 minutes. I'm telling you. Chelsea will be fortunate if this game goes beyond 90 minutes. This game would never go beyond 90 minutes. You see, and on that day, Chelsea won't bet you have a ball dumping.
Business. Good morning. Greetings, Nana Dakwa. I'm glued to my TV set, all because of Josiah. Kopama has even turned his TV on, waiting to see you shave. Please oil the head before shaving. Oil the head after shaving. This is from Ini Jason. Okay, hey, my guy, you there? For our Chimota. Joe, you get matter today. I tell you. This one says, good morning, Nana. Hope you are good by grace of God. Yes, we are fine. And the Chelsea family, you are doing great. Samizola from Jamestown. He says, Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Yes, we have done it again. As I said last Friday, when we are underdogs, surprise prevails. We beat them convincingly, and I was shocked about the comments of Josiah. He disrespected the entire Chelsea family, and we deserve an apology from you. Nana, now is a warning to every club, especially when you are meeting Chelsea in the finals. We beat Bayern Munich in their own backyard. We did the same to Man City and now the informed PSG. In fact, we'll expose your weaker points to the entire world. Blue is the color. This is Sami Kazola from Jamestown. Are you? Obiso say, Nana Dako Jesse, you're doing a good work with Max FM. God bless you for the wonderful work you're doing. Nana, do you know that Chelsea is the best team in the world? In the cups, yes, Chelsea no size. Chelsea, papa, listening and watching you live from New Fadama, Presby Church. This is Daniel Osewusu. I said, Nana Dako, please do it for us. Chelsea, we are waiting for you. Nana, who thought of this wonderful performance? We the Blues believe in the process. What other Premier League clubs could not do, we did it simple. Football is our favorite game and blue is our color. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. I was saying, I'm coming there to give Josiah a Bob Santos shave. Ken Adonko from Adenta. He goes on to say, Nana, I think we the Blue family should forgive Josiah due to his humility this morning. Never play with Chelsea. Ken Adonko ewo eye Adenta and on so the way e baye. Now let's go on and read another one that says, good morning, Nana, and to Josiah and Nanedu. In life, you just need to be careful what you say because you don't know what's ahead. That you would be getting a nice cut like this. Nana, I've sent Spito, my baba from Choco, to give Josiah this super cut. All thanks to Chelsea for qualifying. Josiah is the new Shaolin haircut. Okay, All thanks to Chelsea for qualifying Josiah to his new Shaolin haircut. This is Ernest, Pope Jerry Wayo, and on also Eddie Way Ebaye. Mr. Majid, are you ready, Anna? Okay. And Josiah, I said, do a conference or last words, baby.
Mr. Nagwa, at the pay dear.
Aye.
Incredible.
Aye.
You see, the words are not coming.
The words are not come.
At the pay, may I try to tell people, say, hey, AI, but no Munjindi. No Munjindi say AI.
What's the man mobile?
Masema mobile at the pay. But you see, let me congratulate Chelsea fans and the entire Chelsea team. They've really proven, say, they are good. I don't know what to say, but that guy who about
89.7.
So like I said, I don't know. Charlie Michuma,
you know, Monisakora.
Yeah. Then no different. So Nana, first of all, Mame, I apologize to Chelsea fans.
Okay.
They really deserved the win yesterday.
Right.
They did a great job, and I want to be I'm not going to talk Chelsea, Jesse. Now, say dear. And I yes, I get our Dimitri. Hey, I see me, Jose go away. Oh God, did they win?
Okay, now chair. Joe, you person wakasa, who make a choice. Your 3 former Chelsea players are
okay,
and the Sakura. Your Didier Drogba, right? And your Lukaku, and a Dave your Heimbium. Anelka, Nitika, person a display. Chelsea funny players na Naomi Sakura and Anelka, Drogba, and then Lukaku.
Okay.
Now what choose Omo and son, the open is Sakura nibi. Now say Benya Lukaku, why the Sakura now?
Mama choose one so because guy I didn't know Kitanana or Shasi Onjai. It's with the woman choose answer.
Okay, into yeah. All right.
Nana can be put any view.
David, me den donya. Me den de. Ya bo ti nkwabu. Kojo ya say na bodu ni nyinara e ma ba kokra.
Abodu ne bi ni ho nana.
Abodu. Aha, ya sha say yi Josiah. Bele me commentary fa ho.
Na what time there?
Ai baba na sha say.
Time you
O dey afoni ti no ba ko. Oyi ni ba. The boy and I'll be running. Me running. That's the barber shaving Josiah. Or the tune or the afro no. Or pepa. I pay the top no. Oyi no ba. Except for you Josiah a Sakura or Chelsea I winia ya mono Sakura into say ya born Sakura e studio ha baba no so nya brepa oni agro e na oyi no yi oyi no osiminya dem bige Josiah
Wesadagwa
onya den program no say live on YouTube enti mo amo hwe na amutie no wo betima akɔhwe bi on YouTube Josiah eto say bibi akɔfa
I want dem kakra ba muni ice cake me ice cake dia muni
na na hu action is saying
fine
anya nice
fine I just for kwaba
and asofu won play by heart o yes
na am bisa muni drink bia wa ha
Josiah de ope bia beto ma o de
me ice cake anka chegu man
me mo Sakura ni we de ope bia beto ma wati ai it's a for Josiah ni yi no say yi hu ni nyina ka na pampam no ya hwe se be clear ni nyina free wa unti my babbling commentary by force so Josiah ni yi no
na mo mani jakakra
David
Adigba wai Adigba babu
be summarize mama kotana le nche the boy abo your commentary kakra your commentary kakra me it's here for your commentary kakra me
I can say my dear Josiah say okwebia so no oditi boso ma PH fans baba no kita apaso no otwa sinyina kama
89.7
kata na pepe Josiah say nani he okwebia so meyi baba no so nya to wase ba kumienu miesa odini nam de content no my goodness ekoye Ekoye ni ba Joseph pa. Ekoye. Baba ni senya tu wasi come. My goodness. Joseph say I want to know price kenke. Na so high and tone kenke. My goodness.
Munya koko na masaka.
Osi wonya koko bi krapa. Yeah. You talk as a crib near the other crop. My goodness, Ochaba, Eban anymore, about Famo, Bakumia, my goodness, that's all. But be a good papa, good.
89.7.
Kojo Nabucha, the boy Nabuchan, Kojo Nabucha, Kojo Chankaka, Joza, yeah, say, saying.
Yeah, I told you I'm a man of my words.
Okay.
I told you.
I think you're doing FIFA.
I'm not backing out.
Okay.
I'm not backing out. I'm making on Friday, you know. I still stand by it. Okay. But like I said, Chelsea were good. They were the better side, and Nana they deserve to win.
Kojo to
na mo family ice cake
ya boko se be yentem. The boy to aso.
Ama
ya be shebi na bodu nyina me ya yi ni ba bia.
Ama akense ma didi ama mini Josiah. Otire bi no akense bi sa kwasu ya hon kasa sabio. Wan kan ye kura. Josiah say my goodness. Baba they try to come. Chelsea for mumro say do say onye PH fans bio. Wan kan ye kura. My goodness. Yeah, Baba it's here day. Ni trimu ya dem papa we twa Jose we jaka krata na pempem. My goodness. So ye wi akọ eye abojesa no ohonso ye betwa ne kama. My goodness. How Jose aso say we dey eye anyone what you ha say no ye yini sakora pe bra aye maxi bi sesia YouTube nso ya da ho ye twegu live Jose na ne ye bone sakora ye twa akwetrim aden we twa ne miensa. My goodness. Jose so e papa e fe no ye pempem kakra e je 3 goals no na gia waja no pempem no. My goodness. 3 goals no ana o Jose pempem no. Yes, bako na nim bako na pempem bako na tiko. Hey, Jose so e papa. Mini aso papa. My goodness. Josiah, it's a 3 goals no. Ya Joseph PH betimati mu bia na. Menya sure. Josiah, na so say otwa enim ho no. Ba kumi enim ensa, otwa enyiri beto form. Ba kwa to form. Ba kwa to form. Mini aso papa. Yeah, asembia di bone. Jose on kasa sabio da. Ni nyina na nedu na jeje no ko kasa asem no. Na nedu na jeje no. My goodness. Mini aso ehye. Match nso nu ana wayi wo nim no Jose. Chelsea fuoi. Ye gusu tiaso. Ye champion sani nyina kama. Odi su fa ho. Odi fa ho. O se hye no. Aso be ni dan. Odi wo sakoto o sama aduamu. Upompo bedi. Ye mini aso ehye.
Jose na ye mobo sa no.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Ye twa ni mo no. Ye twa.
The predictions are not prophecies.
First
now
go,
prophecies the
first go number.
Wow.
Oh. Jose
Jose me bo aboso ya de.
Ye nyankuto bi an kere fan. O so bi bai. Eh, wa buga.
Kojo ni nkuto ba. Oh, fantastic.
Wa buga papa. Yeah. Second go ni ko ba ku mi nsa. Ko pama 20. When Jose aburo pa o. When dina aburo papa. Oh, the sakala has go no na town no. Let's go na town no. Oh. Yo Pedro. Oh. Oh, Kopama. Live on YouTube. Jumedi ene twegu wadre. Maxi bi so twegu. Ene driving aden dia mo dia obeti ya. Hey, o se nya moto mu nya na so we yesemo. Eko Akalas go no bakum yori miensa. Obetwa gu sesi a. Jao Pedro ni go on penaka ana ta wono. My goodness. Bakum yori miensa. Ebetwa to fam Jao Pedro go na na se twa aha. True pass number. Assist number o. Abeto famo bakum yori miensa. Atofam. Wow. Akabo Gisano. I don't need extra time. 5 minutes.
Nanedu.
Red card, where your red card? But you send your red card, no. Aha. And I need red card, no, Dino.
Josiah, you be nice guy.
Hey. Agro. And one you know Baba near good. My goodness. Baba near good. Well, who say Baba we are good? Message is there, also we are good pa. Also we are good papa.
Look, Obi the message about see don't spare the eyebrows. Debbie. Me sick the B.
David, I am serious video. I don't know. From Grand to Grand. My goodness.
Josiah, can one cast all patch out to us if you akufio.
Easy. Your man is great now.
But Josiah, out here.
Everton.
Ah, what is it about?
And the message is about Baneno. Agro. Oh, Josiah. Assembly. Hey, young Maxim for your car. Yo. I see a dear for your name. You can't, yes. Your friend Tony Baby, no, my church media, no, say, maybe I do them say, yeah, then you don't can you the infant channel. Never,
Saleh, Missy Munin and yet Chimina. Oh,
also you want yet Chimina, Baku Granka. Hey, what day? Josanna and what you know, one can you crack. Check the form of one channel. Just for one channel. Yeah, you're ready now. But we trim at power.
So you know, but you now be beer over your cliff. No.
Oh, you're not come.
Oh, yeah.
I could create Rebecca. Hey, Josiah,
I go to anywhere on mobile.
Oh, I was just say, yeah, Ebenezer.
Oh, there you yini now, Kojo.
Oh, what's so you Oh, Joe, I have Shewati. I have she. The blue.
It's the boy, wrap up, man.
Okay, now just enter now. Yeah, the wedding now, baby, yeah. Yeah, the smart room and not so far, so good. Then you're the Ocean channel.
Mr. Munya no count.
Oh, what's when you're near meaning now?
Mr. Munin and yet you count. Oh, no can be an initino. It can be in near you account.
Oh, yeah. Yo, Yapong, Reflapong, Yapon Kuto,
Pampa, Kodin Kutoba or the Befama.
Yapon Kuto,
live of YouTube on joining and live on YouTube, okay? More Mute Radio, Musha, Munkancham now for them, say, you're live on YouTube and Max TV. Why? You're amazing. Kodori, anyway, Kutono.
Oh, I'm making sure say Aboniku.
I am Max 89.7.
Oh,
Yenya Josani Unity live on radio, live on TV.
Oh,
Mamu tell you Mushi, but
89.7. Max FM.
Oh, ben my
Joy.
Esprit.
Oh, you didn't put Tony found or their funny say,
89.7 Max FM. 89.7 Max FM.
Josiah, you're looking good.
Oh, don't be sarcastic.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being for real, bro.
Oh.
Yo, utinu ba dani mo obi ahwa ko jo chinchim ko nya no obi ahwe se de nitina no. Aha, chinchim no. Go around sa chinchim no. Better. San chani bi around. The blues.
No, over to you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Josiah. Watch you say you are a man of your words. Nyamisha Obebre say, what me do bosha so. Mr. Maxwell techi e hwedwumedie no na o se ene de won se wo akukuduro pa o se wa trust we dwumara se de wa no hu bi da. What I say? Why are there papa? Aha, next time betra na waka de ope. Wale. The best chawbiom. You hear? Na do. Kabibi e obra. Kabibi
Because all the way between 1 minute na clear hand.
Papa show.
Hey!
Hey, papa.
Hey.
I'm papa show.
Jumara. We requested for Chelsea JC. Say na be obehye.
Ah, okay.
Na Chelsea for the who say. Wa so mo JC.
Okay, ya be jiska kotobia.
Ya be jiska kotobia ma no.
Yeah.
What I say? En sa kwa me met my sponsor. What I say Bibiani
Jose, how do you feel now?
Yeah, Nana, it's unusual. But like I said,
and you said Uber man what you want to say.
David, me and me ko kan tokwa. And one thing Chelsea fans should know is that Nana is going to be a long season. No, we just you know, Nana,
the boy, so see Yanko breaking man.
we just began.
So your body. Yambombium. All right. Ebe is ya. Right. Yente de Jerusalem no kekan no.
To win it. Nana Mrs. Sadan, Chevy stick me fast out. Abrofu the enemy rubber no. They be made that idea. Nya uchima. Not the blade not to no. I'll be here. Yami my adom. Yami my uncle. Who be your man day? Mrs. Chevy stick no. You need to blade the two. One row. We are not the other same. For me children that they hear about it now. If Chelsea can win, they can't. Then I have a soft spot for Chelsea. I like the project they're undertaking. I advise Kudus not to join Chelsea. I've done so many things for Chelsea, but today, this is not their day. Sunday is not their day. So they should just understand it. Wow. Say, this game wouldn't go beyond 90 minutes. I'm telling you. Chelsea will be fortunate if this game goes beyond 90 minutes. This game would never go beyond 90 minutes. You see, and on that day, Chelsea won't bet you have a ball dumping. Say, Sana Mukano, we'll be ball dumping for 4 quarters of my team. Say, if Chelsea can win this tournament, if Chelsea can beat PSG to win it, and I know the messages will come. If Chelsea can beat PSG to win it, Nana Mrs. Sadan, Chevy stick me fast out. Abrofu the enemy rubber no. They be made that idea. Nya uchima. Not the blade not to no. I'll be here. Yami my adom. Yami my uncle. Who be your man day? Mrs. Chevy stick no. You need to blade the two. One row. We are not the other same. For me children that they hear about it now. If Chelsea can win, they can't. Then I have a soft spot for Chelsea. I like the project they're undertaking. I advise Kudus not to join Chelsea. I've done so many things for Chelsea, but today, this is not their day. Sunday is not their day. So they should just understand it. Wow. Say, this game wouldn't go beyond 90 minutes. I'm telling you. Chelsea will be fortunate if this game goes beyond 90 minutes. This game would never go beyond 90 minutes. You see, and on that day, Chelsea won't bet you have a ball dumping. Say, Sana Mukano, we'll be ball dumping for 4 quarters.
We'll go into the game, but messages. Interestingly, we have a lot of games on a lot of messages on YouTube. Okay, obviously, a friend Dexy. I say, bro, he has a nice head. Michael Yabo, I say, I beg, let it shine. Jibril Lampard, say, good morning to you all, guys. You have done well, pa. Next time, if someone lie him, he wouldn't talk like that again. Kojo Aisen, say, next time, don't joke with Chelsea again. Kasim Lucky say, just have some respect for you this morning, Josiah. One love. Nana Kwesi Boache, there was Sresa Ebenezer Dawn on YouTube or say game over. Nana Osema for say next time when you are talking about Chelsea, you be careful. Prince Zamani say all thanks to Ofache. He told me to hear sharp. We also say your friend Pablo Tetenipa Hwaye Mobo. David Ej say Nanado's family member pay. Dexy say he's a Chelsea fan too. Collins Lance or say Sakura in the MPP colors there. I say Baumiao. This one who said David Senor, nice head. Abdul Aziz Karim say, oh. Eugene Tai say, Keka try Chelsea. Lawal Bawa say, Wano should have undergone this treatment. Gideon Kwesi say, Josiah must cease to be a Chelsea fan. Agbotu Chris, or say, Josiah, why did you report yourself to work today? David Senyor say, Nana Akufo-Addo Jr., because of their MPP colours, we are not doing politics here. Finn has Nyano, or say PSG demolition underway. Michelle K. Inti, or say our eyebrows is not part of it. Pascal Wisdom say, what the head? Francis Mivingel say, the boy be careful oh. And after Ibrahim Chatipi, or say next time give respect to the Chelsea team and we the fans. Pakwesi Bonnie say, sorry bro. Foster Amonsa say, on behalf of the Blues, we have pardoned him. And Nana who saw a child say, Nana, I owe you 50 euros from Germany. Okay, I go collect. And me and Josiah go share. I will give her some. Divine Senor saying, the Baba is very wicked though. No smiles. Kojo Krampo hit in 1-0. Hey. Obviously, don't spare the eyelashes and the brows and the Omsi and French channel. Imano Avo Kokabi. Or say, Josiah, this is a better lesson learned in a better way. Next time you see the blue color, you have to salute the color blue. Obviously, I found a Pipiro Saki, but he has a nice hair too. Wisdom Pascal said the head of Metusala. Oh, Chris Agbotu. I said, but I thought he's a Chelsea fan, so why underrate his own team? Francis Amakus Nyamecha say, so this is Josiah. Bismarck Akpeto say, next time never underrate a team like Chelsea. Charlie, the messages are plenty, but I'll let us move into the game. I know Chelsea win here by 3-0. Goals scored by Cole Palmer. And after so Abrante João Pedro. He actually scored twice and assisted. Now Ken said baby Cole Palmer and a superior player of the match. In the entire tournament too, he's been amazing. Yentie Cole Palmer. Now Yenshen Sema and no the two giant ball against Cole Palmer.
.7 Max FM.
89.7 Max FM.
Max FM. Max FM.
89.7.
Yeah, the best way Cole Palmer. Na Nensema or the two after the game. We have a reaction from Cole Palmer, Coach Luis Enrique, and our coach, your friend Enzo Maresca. It was a feat another donor and to say Chelsea. A bit me achieve. Okay, obviously, a friend a lanky kiki or say, oh, chairman, you look more handsome than ever. James, I say, Benedicta Tete Johnson say, my friend, don't worry, the season is just coming to start. So the Chelsea fans should not rush. Oh. But a lot of people say you're looking nice though. Akusha if you are shy man. It's not around. How about what's the Dr. Baumia? Obviously obviously you are looking very nice. Yeah. Oh. Obviously, Chelsea's owner is an American. They are playing the tournament in the USA. You think they will make a team owned by Arabs come and take the cup on their soil? Politics in football. Hey, John, any way you should buy. Richard Togbo. I see he looks good. All right. You're showing him say you benya reactions from another game now. Now yet then Eddie Abosi, please tell my teacher Josiah that he should go on his knees and apologize. Francis Mivingel. And on also the message we buy. I have a couple of them on WhatsApp. The ones I've been reading were messages on Facebook, messages on YouTube. Obviously, good morning. Tell Josiah to analyze the match. Let's see how he analyzes it. Of course, he's going to do that. Canvas and a do we buy. All right. Enti yankoni yankofa reactions from Enra game no na Yensamra.
Congratulations, World Cup winner. How does that one feel? Yeah, amazing. All our hard work, paid off, and now, we're the best team in the world.
How did you find it then, celebrating friends, family, teammates?
Yeah, it's been amazing. The celebrations are definitely going to continue. They ain't over yet, but being with your boys on the pitch, that we've worked so hard to get here, and then also your family coming on, has been amazing.
Can you talk a bit about that journey for you? Obviously, as a Cobham boy, now stood on the biggest stage of them all. What's that like?
Don't feel real yet, to be honest. I gotta let it sink in. It's definitely surreal, but I've worked so hard to be here, and hopefully, other academy boys can look at me and Reece and Trev, and hopefully try and be like us and better.
How did you find the game itself? Because second half especially, that was a big defensive display.
Yeah, it was tough, but the way the gaffer set us up was the best. It's the reason that we managed to score so many goals and keep a clean sheet. It was down to him. So yeah, definitely, it's been amazing.
How much did you enjoy challenging yourself on a stage like this?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone before was saying, "Oh, how are you going to quiet PSG? How are you going to do this? PSG." That's all they were saying. They weren't talking about us too much. So we had to silence them, and that's what we've done today.
How much are you looking forward to the summer?
Yeah, the 2 weeks we got off. Yeah, so looking forward to it. But now I definitely need to rest and relax, and then come back firing for the open Prem season.
Thanks, Levi. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Liam, congratulations. A Club World Cup winner. How does that feel?
Yeah, incredible. It's incredible.
How does it feel? Do you think you can put that into words? This moment, this journey for you?
Yeah, obviously, it's such a special feeling. We dream of moments like this growing up, and to put in a performance like that today is special, and we deserved it.
To have only joined the club, a matter of weeks ago, how can you sort of describe this journey for you to now be here on this stage?
Yeah, well, obviously it's a great start. We just got to push this into next season, and bring home more trophies to this special club.
How proud are you of the team's performance today against a side like PSG?
Yeah, incredible. I think we have the belief within the squad. The mentality. Coming in, I've only been here a short space of time, but I can see that everyone, is so dialed into what the manager wants, and everyone's hungry to win, and we proved that, and hopefully we can keep proving that in the future.
And you got close to scoring yourself. It was a good save from Donnarumma, but it was a great strike from you.
Yeah, I know, it's a good save. I probably should put it a little bit more in the corner, but next time.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Liam. Thank you.
No, it's a great moment. Huge tournament. So many of the world's best teams, in it, competing for the trophy we managed to get our hands on.
What did it feel like to lift the trophy?
No, it was an amazing feeling to lift it. On a stage like this with the stadium full. My friends and family here. It was an amazing feeling.
How proud are you to be captain of this football club right now?
This is what I dreamt of my whole life. From a little boy, lifting trophies for this club was, always my dream.
How did you find the game itself, obviously against PSG, who are a quality opposition?
No, we knew the game was going to be tough. They are the best team in Europe at the moment. We knew there was going to be spells where we probably didn't have the ball, and they controlled a bit of the game. But we had to, work as a team and stick together, and we managed to score 3 goals, and it was an amazing game.
How did you find the tournament itself as well?
The tournament was probably not what we're used to. We're not used to playing in heat like this, travelling so much. But no, it was a great experience, and I'm sure year on year the tournament will continue to grow.
Thank you, Reece.
Oh, unbelievable the way we worked, unbelievable the way we finished the tournament with this win. We are really happy about it.
How much are you enjoying moments like this, to be able to celebrate with teammates and friends and family?
No, it's the best feeling, to be honest. The best feeling to be out here with these teammates, with this club, and enjoying this moment with this club to win this kind of trophy. It's an unbelievable feeling.
This is quite a first season for you. Conference League winner, Champions League football next season, and now Club World Cup.
Yeah, I just want more and more. That is my mentality. I'm here to win titles for this club and these special teammates, and I hope we can go for more.
How did you find the game itself? Obviously, a very competitive team in PSG. We battled well.
No, I think tactically we did much better than them. The way we fight, the way we did things was unbelievable today. And like I said to you, I said I was going to win it for Diogo and Andre, and happy I did it. This one was for them and for his family, and we are really happy about it.
Yes, it's a good feeling. Yeah, man, it's good.
Can you put it into words, that journey for you to where you are stood now, at the top of world football?
Yeah, it's been a difficult month. It's been a long month, but it's all worth it for moments like this.
Can you talk to us about that team chemistry, that team camaraderie, being able to celebrate up there? Special moment.
Yeah, special moment. That's why we play football, for days like this. Everyone doubted us, but we've shown it.
How much did you enjoy those 2 goals as well?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Do you practice that on the training ground?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, nice. And what are you going to do tonight? How are you going to celebrate?
No comment.
Feels amazing, mate. World champions. I was talking to some of the boys yesterday saying that we got a big chance to make history here and win, and obviously we believed that we were going to, but who would expect that we were going to win like this? 3-0, clean sheet, dominated the game, could have literally scored a couple more goals, mate. It's a dream come true.
What was that moment like to lift the trophy?
Oh, it's amazing, mate. It's literally, it's all we wanted to. We've been here a month away from home, away from the families, working hard. People were saying we had the easy path, but it wasn't easy. We worked hard, and the boys deserved the win. At the end of the day, in the final, we showed how good we are and what we can do. So,
a Golden Glove winner as well.
Yeah, I had to show a little bit in the final. Very happy, concentration. Just being aware of positioning the players, run through, and just do my best.
Can you talk us through some of those saves, because there was some pretty special saves in there.
Yeah, the saves for me, they went crazy hard, but they were difficult because the pitch was very sticky. Very sticky, so they become difficult because of it. But no, nice cutback save from Dembele, I think. A shot from Barcola in the second half. A couple of simple saves in the first half. Man, just clean game. I'm very happy with it.
How proud are you to be part of this football club at the moment?
Oh, amazing. The owners, the directors, they know what they're doing with Enzo, the project that we have been saying at the beginning. We sign players for a purpose. We're always going to be underestimated, but we know our quality, we know how good we are. And even today, we knew they got quality, but we got more quality. We match the pace.
Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Sanchez and out to Kasa. Before Robert Sanchez, now Levi Colwell Akasa, Rhys James Akasa, and a brand tape in the Cole Palmer, so it's me Akasa, Pedro Neto Eso Kasa. Into Mante way now till say one more Kasa about Chelsea, one more victory and now over PSG. Now let's hear from the winning coach and coacher. No, what Bono Modern a guided Chelsea to this feat, Coach Maresca. Yankoti and some of the buy.
No, fantastic reaction. As you said, Club World Cup champion is something that we have to be proud. We are very happy, especially against PSG. That, as I said 2 days ago in the press conference, I consider them the best team in the world, with one of the best managers in the world, fantastic player. So today has been top achievement. Yeah, as you said, they have 3 midfielders. 2 of them they were in charge for Rhys for Moi, and Vitinha was in charge for Enzo. Analyzing them, we saw that that was a good opportunity to exploit that space, and we use Cole and Malo in that side to create a little bit an overload in that side. And it was just the game plan. As we said many times, we try to use different game plan. We try to help the players to be in position where they can give everything. Today works quite well. But overall, I think, as I just said, it has been the effort from all the team, all the players, and I'm very happy, especially for them, because
that's the Chelsea manager, Enzo Maresca. He's done an amazing job. Young Concotier, Luis Enrique. Now I know who's Luis Enrique no and Coco Pie or Cotun Sabo a João Pedro. Let's hear from the Spanish gaffer of PSG.
Good evening, I'm not sure. Football, that's the way it is. Can't explain everything, but I think that we would need to see the match again in order to analyze exactly what happened. But I believe that they actually started the game really well, with a lot of pressure, and we gave them a hard time. And then after that, I believe that we had opportunities to score, but it didn't happen. At the end of the first half-time, together with Cole Palmer, they scored. And I believe that in every single game, they deserved to win. They played really well. And yesterday I said that Chelsea was a wonderful team and they deserved the cup and the trophy. Jose Barroso from L'Equipe magazine. We saw that you were very mad at the end of the game. We're not used to seeing you this way. Can you explain what happened? And beyond that, we always say that the team is young. There are good points in that. Do you believe that they were subject to provocation today?
Going to be doing this in English so I can express myself correctly. This was completely avoidable at the end. My goal and my objective has always tried to separate the footballers to avoid greater problems. There's a lot of tension, a lot of pressure, and there was a whole bunch of pushing that was going on by many people. I think that we should all avoid doing so, and they should not happen again. I reiterate, my intention has always been to avoid any type of situation to get even worse. That was my goal.
89.7 Max FM.
Nanedu.
Nana kwa kakrebi. Andra. We watch a super final over the Club World Cup. We always talk about football, history, and the sacrifice at the back. Andra, game na witness here. Oh, MetLife, no. Am I any be? And I think say every student of the game enjoy good and a quality football in 90 minutes. Chelsea issue class and a character. I always say when you see two teams going to the final of a competition, most of the time, ball now, one goes to play the normal game with the class, and one of them goes there to win the trophy. You can see, say Chelsea gradually, Omunya Madrid character nibi. When they come to a competition final, per ball na friend and run, you can see that thing.
I don't know what to do that thing. I just I want to tell. But out here, na nebi na ka say o na say we highlight. I'm the tool. Na o tia na pem je to na pam pem no.
That is how na ada kwa game ni sifa den. Esi koye. One thing me dey bought Chelsea team na ba so say I think they are scouts and they are video analysts. They did a great job on this PSG team. And you can see it from the setup Enzo Maresca deba game. You ask yourselves, I didn't know call for Rhys James and Malo Gusto at the same time. PSG for yes. PSG for no. Per the first goal now, Chelsea chair no. You can see one of their weakness yesterday was Nuno Mendes. And then I said, "Nyamche. Unimbo too much. Okay? Malo goes to no. And now, on my boy, ni refi bobo. Yes. I will call anymore about the same fan wako. Fantastic. And you know, didn't TBT now. And Kwakwa Sha or Kati back Marco Palmano. And maybe Nana Pedroneto wanted to do at the left side, but not Pedroneto no or rubber inside. And to me, ye Hakimi and Pie. But Nuno Mendes pie pa or Exposino Nuno Mendes. Into the first goal, wow, no opportunity to first goal, wow, born one. At the time, no, Nuno Mendes was too sure say about to map and born ahead of Malo Gusto. So right after Malo Gusto, a born the fan no or realizing who say Adiedium. And the composer in the 18-yard box to draw the ball back to identify Kopama and run. Obi say friend Godwin or Kofodria. Yeah. Now compare Jose Atinibium. And they on call a YouTube page. Okay. And a Facebook page. Right. And in Brazil, what is the situation that's at 10 p.m. in Brazil, the repeat of this program will be there. But I know catch up at all when is here. There's also a YouTube page. You watch everything I course on there. It was studio live. So that is how the situation here then. It's a pacoye. You remember Friday night I catch that was say. The difference between the Chelsea team and the PSG team is the two center backs. there is no big gap between Nuno Mendes and Marco Cuella. Now because there is no big gap between Reece James and Ashraf Hakimi. But because the PSG players work in a certain system Najiomo, so it makes the system maybe look like they are the best players in their various positions. My catcher said there is no big gap between Caicedo and Vitinha. There is no big gap. Okay.
The big gap comparison.
Fantastic. And now, yes, sure, but we are not for budget to say that is the biggest statement. Because Nana, on a good day, who are a midfield three of Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Over to me, they are compared Joao Neves, Vitinha, and Fabian Ruiz individually. The only difference is these players has played in a system here are bringing the best out of them. So the story is different when they are playing. And I think that PSG attack has been consistent from day one. Cabastelia, Desiree Die, and Ousmane Dembele. They've been consistent. So it makes the team look like a solid. But what happened now? Chelsea airborne now. They have individual players on a good day. They can worry any team. That is another point. The other point is they realize without the ball, Paris Saint-Germain is an average team. So they put more men in front of the two centre backs. They put in pressure. Oh, PSG for defense because PSG likes starting on the back. Unless the whole defenders and a lot of runs, that is where they will look for Ashraf Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. So and Chelsea men, they were playing high line, trying to put the pressure on the centre backs of Paris Saint-Germain. So you can see to the video analyst of Chelsea Football Club, and the scout of Chelsea Football Club, opening PSG for weakness. But when you are playing normal game with them, you may not see it. So and now I work at the Chelsea Football Club. And I feel say first 45 minutes no movie game no. So I remember time I again we can say the first 15 minutes of the second half say PSG end to make now goal there the game is over. Because game no in Penifoni Kotisa you know my match and say each half is placed in 3 zones. The first 15 minutes, second 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes. So the first 15 minutes I want the Adeba. The second 15 minutes I want the Adeba. Not 10 15 minutes so I want the Adeba. Chelsea making sure say they will suck all those pressure from Paris Saint-Germain, not to get the result that they are looking for. So then I mean to be honest, remember Chelsea Abaso. I told you about sacrifice and Chelsea did their own in 2008. When Man U famous slip or major top in the field of any final of any international countries in Chelsea we need.
How about Robert Sanchez?
Robert Sanchez and that was the day.
How was there no Peter Cech na them?
And that was the day. And run any day.
Hey.
Me unconvincing me enough. Me I think say even Petrovic goalkeeper nobody need call alone no. A better goalkeeper than Robert Sanchez.
But after yesterday they will have a rethink.
That is the point. And then Petrovic I like is about to go bomb off. I think bomb off also. So you can see say Enra making a statement for himself.
Right.
There is a reason why Obutis Yakasiak ever find a free Brighton in the whole stadium. But now to me is stadium in PA. Enra Ebaye. He makes sure say they went in for the trophy. Compared to Paris Saint-Germain, of course, about normal football. They are big time when it comes to European football. And I just remember Chelsea for number one. Chelsea for the Madrid for character number the World Cup final gradually. And I think that Chelsea has done well to win the Club World Cup. America.
Thank you very much, Nanedo. Jose will be coming in. I want to see Jose analyzing the game in his new hairstyle. Okay, but a few messages before Joe comes in. Okay, this one says, "Good morning, NDG and the crew. Thank God for your life. Tell Jose." Okay, he says Mo Salah, Saka, Yamal, and all the other right wingers were in the pocket of Nuno Mendes, but Gusto, who is a right back, freed them all yesterday. All right. Thanks very much, Sam Luda. We also say, good morning, NDG. I'm Prince Titus from Obosomasi Ekrapim. He wanted to look like you, but he didn't know how to do that. But with the help from Chelsea, he looks like you. Oh, come on, bro. I want to say good morning to my friend Titus Ampa of Dansoman. Titus used to play for Abedipeles Nania FC. A very good guy, Titus. What's your program? We're from Friend Aguda. Good morning, NDG and the sports crew. I'm Derek Opare from Adenta. Josiah is the Judas and Peter of Chelsea, a big-time betrayer. Please, I want to ask who invented the Opta supercomputer and who is operating it. That machine is confusing the world of football. Please, if you know where it is, show me so that I'll go and factory reset it. Osei Blues, Josiah deserves better. This better than nothing. Derek Opare at the buy. Hey, are you Joe? I'm on 4 pills, sir. Good morning, NDG. This is your boy Zamani from Ablekuma Foreman. The last time I told you if PSG scored 2 goals against Chelsea, I'll give you 300 Ghana cedis. But that's why you didn't read my message. Joe, the head of Medusa. Zamani, you think I'll deliberately decide not to read your message? Sometimes the messages are overwhelming. It's a 3-hour program and you are thinking about 300 messages. How can I read everything? NDG, I'm very happy, my darling. Chelsea is the best in the world. Josiah should kill his emotions and analysis with care. Mr. Bout Joe should have shaved it with oil on Roller Junior. Okay. About 11. Joe Bebem is here. Joe Kafra. I told him he will come and apologize because in terms of Europe final, don't joke with Chelsea. I hope this will be an advice to everyone when it comes to the final against Chelsea. If they use their under-20 teams, they are dangerous. Kwame or Osai Krodia, a.k.a. only sinners can make it. Joe, this is the first time I'm seeing you analyzing in Sakura.
Yeah, I think my best analysis is about at this point. Say me Sakura na. Right. And then mommy rational power. Okay. No emotions attached.
Obviously, who's a Kim promise? Was there a quick testimony or dawa? So I see whoever tried to say we should forgive Josiah, no go deal with that person. Serious. Hey, Josiah looks like Kim promise.
Well, let me congratulate Chelsea fans. And the I don't know where. I don't know how my contacts went to all these people. But
obviously, he didn't like your analysis that day. But he's forgiven you. You make the program lively. A friend of, hey Harrison, Gordon Harrison. I see you those times Harrison on this Sicho. Hey Sicho, the two are not there, two are Sicho. Hey Charlie.
The point is,
Harrison, you watch it.
It was my prediction, but I also explained why I think that Chelsea do not have what it takes to win the tournament. And like I said, apologies to Chelsea fans. They deserved the win yesterday because it wasn't like they were not the better team. They were the better team. And Nana say idea about game no one me ya.
Charlie. Now with you.
Nana.
Mr. Jonathan said, Joe Johnny, hey, Charlie, how about that rice and sauce the other day?
Yeah, on Friday. It was great.
No.
I said, Nana, please, let's forgive him. That is football for you, Mr. Atango. Nipani abon Sakura and every. Oh no! I'm sorry. No, can you know who said that?
All right, so like I was saying, if there was one thing I deduced from the game, I think that Chelsea showed more hunger and desire to win than PSG. I don't know how they did it, but O'Shea boy na Chelsea boy na. They showed say they really wanted it more, and they approached the game as if it was just a one-off game. It was whatever they've done throughout the tournament. They didn't care about who they've beaten, who has beaten them. They never cared about any of these things. Chelsea only went into the game thinking of how to stop this PSG team. And if Inter, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, and even Bayern Munich, Nana could not score a single goal against this PSG team. Nana, Chelsea's mission was just to put the ball at the back of the net and just manage the game from there. And Nana,
how do you see Kopama?
No, come to Kopama. But right. The man who masterminded this win has proven to us, and Nana Wanko Guardiola ho Angusia Guardiola Yamani na Maresca. And if Arteta would learn from Maresca, Nana he'll be successful in cup games. Because yesterday was the first time Amel who said Enzo Maresca has set up his team tactically. Nana with no flaws. There was see ball no goalkeeper no one.
You see the transition.
You see when the ball goes to the goalkeeper, he has a job. When the ball goes to Malo Gusto, he has a job. And without the ball, the nullify PSG was so simple. You can go back and watch the game again. Then you realize, say, at every point in time, both centre backs of Chelsea had to push the number 9 of PSG, very, very deep. That was what they were doing. Because PSG, one of the things they do is to put Vitinha on the ball. They are making easier playmaker. If you put him on the ball often, he's the one who finds the spaces. Yesterday, go and look at what they do to Vitinha. Put more. It was zone marking. It wasn't even man marking. All they had to do was to surround Vitinha and block every passing lane. So every time Vitinha had the ball, yesterday he had the most touches in the game, which was obvious. But besides that, what was he doing, or what did he do with the ball when he had it? Nothing. Because all Chelsea had to do, and see, they were smart. And I think I've always praised Luis Enrique for being a tactician, for being a tactical genius. Bendra, whatever Maresca showed us was the reason why Chelsea won. Because even Chelsea themselves knew, say, if not for that tactical ingenuity from their coach, now they didn't stand a chance. And they came to also realize that the full backs of PSG could not win aerial duels. It was so simple.
So now they resorted to long balls from the back.
It was so simple for them. See, surround Vitinha with players. When the ball gets to the goalkeeper, and Sanchez
frustrated your guy.
Sanchez. All he had to do, anytime he had the ball, was to look at either Neto or Kopama, and just spot him with that run, because they knew that PSG would push forward with their centre backs.
It was one of those passes that resulted in Gusto moving to make that run.
And even before that, first goal the Bayern, Shebebiana PSG centre backs Regina. Nuno Mendes was supposed, because their centre backs push higher. Nuno Mendes was caught in an onside position rather. He played the winger on, and that was the instruction, because they would push further. It is Chelsea himself one of the ways on and that's why he played Neto, and he also played Kopama, because these are the players when they have the ball, and they show that they have so much speed. Even when the ball went to their goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, he only had one job: don't go short, just go long. Target what? The diagonal areas. For ball not too hot, because once you do that, either Nuno Mendes or Achraf Hakimi doesn't have the ability to win an aerial duel. And all three goals, surprisingly, all three goals came from one man. And that's Kopama. And today, I'll tell you, say, if England will build their team around this boy, because this boy is better than Jamal Musiala. Let's be honest. You see, the calmness in front of goal, the calmness in the 18-yard box, Nana tells everything about a world-class player. And that's Kopama I'm talking about. Look at the second goal he scored. You know, he came inches from scoring. He was just inches away from scoring the first goal. And that ball just went wide. Now the second goal came, and look at the first goal came, and look at the second goal, Nana. The way he was able to just lure them with a simple body movement. Just with the body movement, he took everyone out of the equation. And the precision, the calmness, the way he buried the ball. Nana, if England will build this thing, because you see, the way Germany for few say Jamal Musiala is the next big thing for them. The way Spain are looking at Lamine Yamal as the next big thing. I don't think say England for who say Kopama could be their next big thing. They've not really sat down to analyze the potential that guy has. And you see, whenever this guy goes missing, Chelsea goes missing. Whenever Kopama struggles, until last season, from January, he struggled a lot. And it affected Chelsea's form, because he's their go-to man. If Kopama has a good day, Chelsea will definitely win. If Kopama struggles, then Chelsea are destined to struggle. And yesterday, look at it, was so simple for him. He didn't have enough touches, but he was just efficient. Tactically, they knew how they were going to use him. Just from the right time. Only said they be about number 10 position. And even though not formation said he was going to play as the number 10, look at the number of times he drifted to the right hand side. Because he was the only one who had the skill set to beat someone like Nuno Mendes. And he had the support of Malo Gusto as well. And yesterday, I think the Chelsea players, they gave more than 100%. And PSG underestimated Chelsea at their own peril. They did that at their own risk, because they didn't know what hit them. Chelsea are holding, and the one thing about the game who and the was their physicality. They were physical, they were bullying PSG. Or PSG folk who said, no, if it comes to winning trophies, if it comes to winning it ugly, we know how to do it. I said it. Yes, I predicted PSG to win the game. Because looking at how good PSG were, you can't beat Inter Milan 5-0. You can't beat Atletico Madrid 4-0. You can't beat Bayern Munich 2-0. You can't beat Real Madrid 4-0 of Chelsea. of PSG rather. So I just think that PSG, they yes, I think that they'll be dejected by what happened because Osha, they were on course for their 5th trophy of the season, and that would have been historic for them. 5th trophy. They still have a lot of competitions to play because definitely remember French Super Cup no, then they'll play the UEFA Super Cup. So even by the end of the year, Nanombu G trophy that would have been even 7 trophies for Paris Saint-Germain. 7 good trophies for them. But I believe that they built something good. But for Enzo Maresca, Nana, he's proving to Chelsea fans that he's good when it comes to cup games. Okosho Muni Robertis in the Conference League final. He proved it. Even when they went down in the second half, they scored 4 to win that tournament. And when you have the Conference League champions coming up against the UEFA Champions League champions, now you can't tell me. So you would always predict that the Conference League champions will beat the UEFA Champions League finals. You can't tell me that. But I think with what they did, with what Chelsea did yesterday, they've really silenced their critics. They've really done what no one thought they would do. Yes, they had the lack of the draw. They were able to elude the likes of Manchester City because City couldn't qualify. Inter Milan went to be unqualified. So en route to the final, looking at the teams, the strength of the teams they played, you would have always predicted that PSG would have won. But I love the way Enzo Maresca took the game as a one game, as a 90-minute game. Killed the game in the first 45 minutes and just came to relax in the next 45. And it tells you, see, this Chelsea team, if they are able to get what they want, they are destined for greatness. But it's going to be a long season for them, like I said. Because this is a team that has proven that they can play in cup games. They know how to manage game by game in cup games. But then the league is a marathon. And in the league, you might not play this way and win the matches you want to win. You need another type of system to play in the league. And that's why other coaches will thrive in the league. Now, so the cup games are they struggle. But Enzo Maresca proved, he said, yes, he didn't go into the game as Pep Guardiola. He didn't act like Arteta. Arteta always wants to impersonate Pep Guardiola. So he goes into cup games and he misses out. But this guy went into the game, tried to identify the flaws and weaknesses of this PSG team. And the promo. Because we share PSG, Chelsea team. I don't know how many of these players would even walk into any other team, even in England. How many of these players? Malo Gusto wouldn't even walk into the PSG team. Cucurella wouldn't walk into the PSG team. And I wasn't surprised there was a combined 11 before the game, and not even a single Chelsea player made it. For me, I felt like Kopama should have made that list. But even the combined 11 showed you that PSG had more quality. They had more workforce. And I do say it was good. For me, after the game, the awards are individual awards. Now, I don't think Sanchez deserved to be the goalkeeper of the tournament, honestly. He was great for Chelsea. He was so great. He did a great job for Chelsea. Osha and Dra, he was able to keep ball be saved here. There's really effort to be saved here. And that was because if PSG had also scored the first goal, the narrative would have been different. But Chelsea scored, and now they had to defend, and they hit them on a break. So the second goal came through a counter-attack. The third goal also, Joao Pedro also came through a counter-attack. So it tells you that whatever they did worked because they had the first goal. And once they had the first goal, they were in total control of the game. But for me, I feel that Sanchez shouldn't have won it. Donnarumma should have won the goalkeeper of the tournament. Kopama, yes, he's been, he's blown hot and cold. But then I think, Ocean, you're here in the final now. Sometimes that's how you win it. You don't have to do extraordinary throughout the tournament. Sometimes all you need to do is to prove yourself. And with 3 goal contributions, 3 goals in Chelsea share, he was directly involved. So for Kopama to have won a player of the tournament, and also Desiree J also walked away with a young player of the season, the tournament, which is also good. But for me, Chelsea has really proved, or they've proven their doubters wrong.
Chelsea no more Sakura.
And yet Chelsea, me Sakura. But like I said, Chelsea fans should be prepared because it's going to be a long season. They've won 1 trophy, but it's going to be a long season for them. Looking at what the likes of City more any Liverpool more, yeah, it's good to win sometimes, but then this doesn't have any bearing on the league when it starts. So they will need to put some 1 or 2 pieces together. I like the way our coach, tactically, to be tweaking Rhys James, a midfield, and you could see the support Rhys James, Dema, Gusto, and they were doubling up of Kvaratskhelia each and every time. And they're edging in same. Right, left hand side as well. Cucurella was always having someone. Enzo Fernandez. So it looks like the flat midfield trainer. And you see, this is the typical Luis Enrique system.
Right.
When you have a 4-3-3 flat, and you have your central midfielders always doubling up, helping the fullbacks. But I think Luis Enrique didn't see what came. na onim nya neba onim pa nka me sure say nka match o mambo nana omu nim ene near to omu. I'll congratulate Chelsea again. Mitchell Nebefubium, but the season continues. Nana.
Jannik Sinner has beaten Carlos Alcaraz to win his first Wimbledon title. Tennis in common ami Bowie. And now Alcaraz the winning first set, but Chalonia Ebufuye be winning 6-4, 6-4. It say Carlos 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. Jannik Sinner unstoppable. It say Obibisa say, is this the new Federer Djokovic rivalry ni bia na I say Nadal Djokovic ebenya bakwa be kan wa na e say there mante mienu acho mbobre, but it's Jannik Sinner who proved to be world number 1 indeed on Sunday. Now only boy girl Iga Swiatek so Eddie Kunim, but amount for see we cried there nka Yemani Chuma because it was a similarly easy game for Swiatek. 6 laps under 1 hour in a Wimbledon finals and thanks, but it tells you the quality of Swiatek and maybe possibly the opposition handed her by Anisimova.
Nana, what can I say about Miraho Kakra with the Memano tennis? No, the last 7 Grand Slams has been shared between these two guys. Yeah. The last 7 Grand Slams. Yeah. 50 last year Australian Open, it went to Jannik Sinner. Then Alcaraz won Roland Garros. Osanso Beje Wimbledon, and then US Open, Ekoma Jannik Sinner. Then they started this year again in that same style. Jannik Sinner winning the Australian Open, Carlos Alcaraz winning Roland Garros, and then when we thought Carlos Alcaraz was favorite to win Wimbledon again, Nana Ejini same. But what's that make us say? If Djokovic would have to win another Grand Slam, Nana, he will have to go through these two guys, which is it's the most difficult thing he would ever even attempt throughout his career. He's had an illustrious career, Nana, 24 Grand Slams, and he's still in good shape. But sadly, we saw a big 3 in the last 20 years, Nana. But now, it doesn't look like a big 3 in tennis. It's now going to be a big 2. Because, the likes of Tsitsipas will buy, Alexander Zverev, Kasper Ruud, Holger Rune. You talk about, Nana, all these top guys. All these top guys came. You know, at some point, David Goffin, we saw Marian Cilic. Now, these players were players that we had high expectations for. We thought, they would have, at least, as we saw Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and then also Djokovic fade away, we thought, way more and the best CDOmo. But then, unfortunately, you find someone like Daniel Medvedev, who crashes out in the first round. You find someone like Alexander Zverev, who cannot even make it to the semi-final or even the quarterfinals. So if not these two boys, then Anka Djokovic, the 25th Grand Slam no peno, and Nensa Kadada, because he's been hunting for it since last year. But then each and every time, 2 boys when they stand in his way, and he's not able to get there. Because even if Djokovic had made it to the final, there was no way he was going to beat Alcaraz. Last year was the 5-setter at the Wimbledon against Alcaraz. Alcaraz won. It is this time for me, Alcaraz, I was just disappointed.
You know, this game was not as tense as
the Roland Garros. No. It was so easy for Jannik Sinner. What's an make catch say? The quarter-final game, boy, on a Bulgarian international. Grigor Dimitrov.
Who said Dr. Baumiao?
So, yeah, we go politics.
C'est ça, we show you.
We go politics.
But
there's a fun fact. You know, my dad used to be Bao. So.
Oh, really?
No. So, you see, like I was saying, he was supposed to crash out. If not for that Dimitrov injury, Nana, maybe we would have had a Djokovic and then an Alcaraz final. But then he proved to be strong. Because even in the first set, he was in control. At some point, he took the first break, and then Alcaraz had to break back again to win 6-4. And since then, that was it. Alcaraz's number of break points, chances score, when you're breaking, there was no way he was even going to break. He was so good with his saves. I win here, you can say 4-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. So it means that after the first game set on boy, every other set he was able to break Alcaraz at least once, and he did it without breaking a sweat. So for me, like you rightly said, maybe Alcaraz had something. Maybe he also underestimated because you see, for you to come from 2 sets down to beat someone in 5 sets, the next game they will say, oh, maybe you'll be able to win comfortably. I think that maybe that was where Carlos Alcaraz had it wrong. But for me, I still think that these two boys would really dominate, world tennis. Because Jannik Sinner has never ever won the Wimbledon before. This was the first time watching Wimbledon. So it means 3 out of the 4 when they won slams they won. Sarasuna Osha Akaraza 3 out of the 4 slams. So also to now because Akaraz has won himself the Roland Garros, he's won the Wimbledon, and then he's won the US Open. Nia Akadepe won't mean J the Australian Open for Akaraz. Says Osha Yannick Sinan Swat. Now wait the Australian Open. Wabeji now on French Wimbledon. The first time. What quiet semi-finals.
So these two guys will be the next to dominate world tennis.
One is 24, one is 22.
Zayev ni Medvedev say
they've not shown, they've not proven anything good enough. Nana, sadly, you see the mentality you need to be an elite. If you want to beat Djokovic, and you see even Yannick Sinner beat Djokovic in straight set, and you say Nana in 4 set or 5 set, in straight set he beat him in straight set. So it tells you the quality of these boys. Omobo, a 22-year-old and then a 24-year-old. Yeah, okay. Alcaraz has won 5 Grand Slams. Yannick Sinner has won 4. 5 Grand Slams at age 22. Now you can imagine what he has left in him,
right?
Especially in the best tennis. But he's already won 5 Grand Slams. If he had won this one, it would have been 6 out of 6.
Right.
Just like Iga Swiatek also did. Also winning 6 out of 6 finals. So I think that with these boys, Djokovic chance of G25th no. Now Edgy boys will pra because of more hopper there is no way he's going to win his 25th Grand Slam.
20 minutes past 11, Max 89.7 on radio and Max TV for sports, entertainment and more. Yaka said yako pram na yako WAFU Zombie Australia and boys under 20 championship koso and Nigeria for etiti Benin eka and 9 Benin timu bako say Ghana for down mo Susan said omo last game omo intimate kunima and na esi omusi enye obi na diniti akwakoji ne mbo si akuna diniti aje achirema 4-1 for Nigeria. That sends them 6 clear points from 2 games in the competition, leaving them as the team to qualify from Ghana's group A. Ghana as well about last game against Benin. But later today there's Niger versus Cote d'Ivoire. Then there's Burkina versus Togo. Niger Cote d'Ivoire is at 3 p.m. Live Max TV. And Burkina ni Togo no 6 p.m. You best streaming YouTube Max TV Ghana. Sheikh Tofik Sienu media officer at the WAFU Zombie under 2025 championship. Good morning, Sheikh.
Good morning, Nana.
Bacho Bibia Boko.
Alhamdulillah. Nyamiado Bibia Boko. Mejilisa musumuye.
Lucio Yahuyo, Lucio, who are Chelsea ni?
Blue is the color.
Lucio, assembly si wa hanumo. Josiah na Friday no. Or sister Chelsea winia.
Ne Sakura no moyi.
Oh ya bonus Sakura no pay.
Mode amonche fa ho.
Ya de amonche fa ho ya de yi e da TV so sesi a obi a hwe.
Pa moya de.
Aye, next time.
Moya de pa. Me wo hanka yi de ni echi ni da plaka ho.
I know magician. I was proposing saying eyebrows so ladies now are not pachoma no.
Okay, then 3.
Sheikh, so far, how would you describe the competition at Ekoso Ewo Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, the WAFU Under 20 Boys Championship?
Nana, I think that of all the WAFU tournaments that I have watched or attended, this is the best in terms of the quality of play and in terms of the quality of players. And I'm not just saying this because I'm the media officer. I'm saying this because I've had a lot of feedback, especially from the coaches who are also playing in this tournament. Yesterday, Nigeria coach Aliyu Zubair said the same thing, that for the first time in the WAFU tournament that they have gone, this WAFU seemed to be more free-flowing football than being aggressive. You know, all the countries are playing, even though they show a little bit of aggression, but you see that everybody is playing football. And it has cut across. In fact, Ghana and Nigeria, but a lot of people were not expecting to see good football from the other countries, who were coming to play, because Ghana and Nigeria were seen to be the best in the tournament. But Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso, people were like, wow, then we are in for more. After Burkina Faso, and Niger, also the Togo, and that was amazing. In fact, apart from another ball and Nigeria boy, na Togo ni Niger game was the best in terms of play. Togo for no bobo ye papa. They possessed the ball, they kept the ball, team organization, everything was very good. And Nana, the tournament has been very good so far. The quality of play has not been bad. And the coaches are also doing very, 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 very well because you see it clearly that they are having an impact on the performance of their players.
Mepacho, I am PMP competitions be say, we won't say the venue gets flooded with scouts, agents, and players representatives looking for deals for almost players. Bibi sa koso pram.
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal for you to see a lot of agents and sporting directors around, and a few of them around who are also here to watch the players, and they are enjoying the tournament as well because after every game, they tell you that wow, the game is beautiful, the game is this, the game is that. You see, almost all around, I also enjoy competition.
Sheikh, focus. Yeah, but final game against Benin after Nigeria have amassed 6 points from Ghana and Benin and scoring 6 goals in the process. Ubeng Team Ghana. Is there pressure on the Ghanaians, the host nation, to deliver?
Yes, Nana. What I can say is that even though I'm working here for WAFU, I am close to the Ghana team because, of course, I'm a Ghanaian. And the training sessions in Bibiani, I see, I watch. After say Nigeria share Benin 4-1, they know they have nothing but a win to see themselves through to the finals. Of course, to the semi-finals. Say Ghana enya draw cry against Benin. Ghana will qualify to the next phase with 2 points because Ghana group near 3. Nigeria, Benin, and Ghana. Nigeria and Ghana about draw. Ghana or 1 point. Nigeria winning yesterday gives themselves 4 points. So currently, as we speak, Ghana and Benin. No. If Benin wins, Omega 3 points, they qualify with Nigeria. If Ghana wins, Ghana Benin 4 points. You never qualify with 4 points. Then, if Ghana gets a draw, Ghana will qualify with 2 points. Indeed, Ghana has a better chance of qualifying in terms of the permutations. A draw will even qualify Ghana. And they know they cannot disappoint Ghanaians by not getting to the semi-finals. Indeed, they are preparing very well for it.
With that mindset of a drop just being enough, no, and no Emma and Conquer say, oh, woman said even a point will take them through and it could be against them.
Well, it's a question I'll be asking the coach during the pre-match press conference in Ghana Benin game. No, but what I feel is that if you're going into a game that you need a draw, you have to go for the win. If you don't get a win, you get a draw. But if you go to look for the draw, you may end up losing the game. And so it depends on how the coach will side the players. But I'm sure they will be able to put their mentality at a level that they will go chasing a win in the game. Because Benin for no so bad. Where the way they played against Nigeria, they played very well. Till the time I'm sure going to win, then I think they lost concentration a little. Almost feel as though they are on top. Then they gave some easy goals also to Nigeria, and then Nigeria came back into the picture. Ghana will have a tough game against Benin, but they have to go all out for it.
Officer, ubetima confirm my finals ni pe na penifo di aba Lagos Sports University of Ghana Sports Stadium and say yebenya other games ebe koso ho.
Finals no pe na me the pass class obusami on the finals. Finals no organizers are say ebe ye free pram ha near their bank right na amount for so to me Abba University of Ghana Sports Stadium Abba finals maybe whichever countries will be in the finals, it will be played at the University of Ghana Stadium. On the final day, which is 23rd, there will be 2 matches, 3rd and 4th, and as a 3rd place final, and they will be 3 p.m. Now we are near Bofine and Ankas at 7 p.m. at University of Ghana Sports Stadium. And the 2 matches will be there. It's going to be a football festival, and everybody must come to the University of Ghana, stadium to come and enjoy themselves.
So far, no logistical challenges. Team Bian complaining say Bibi Hano a camp.
Not at all. Internet challenges na ya inya kakra, but that is normal because from there, sorry, from there you be out from you can understand that more network situation in Shadanye excellent, sir. In the foreign countries, air representatives buy. They were facing a bit of challenges with regards to the internet flow. But after 3-4 days, they came to understand that that's how it works. So it's now okay, everybody's enjoying Pram.
Sheikh Tofik Abdul Qadir Senu, Senior Communications Manager, Ghana Football Association, WAFU Zombie Under 20 Media Officer. Nyankupon Shao Sony Akasa o Max TV.
Amen. Nyankupon so Shao Musubupi na na yebesam ze mumwa na ye hyper publicity no. Yema publicity no cause.
Right.
Say akonya bam say yebetumi enya chance abe media engagement ahead of the publicity. You will certainly be the number one station that will come to because during this tournament you have given us the opportunity to tell Ghanaians the story of the WAFU. Not once, not twice, and I feel that we really appreciate that. And going forward,
Radin Shelby Breyer Dasi. WAFU Zombie is live on Max TV. Everywhere Niger, any Cote d'Ivoire, and the boy live on Max TV. A bo non sien pepe a Burkina Faso, any Togo, and on your best streaming live or your YouTube channel. So I need to quick ones on the WAFU now if you call Black Queens in Mano.
Yes, Nana. Many opportunity actually. And a 20 ball be.
Nigeria for us almost by a power.
Yes, they have a good team. They are boy and they say a share first goal. Are they a boy and pan they say, yeah, to be shared the first goal. And then be a crime my Emma competition is successful at my and I think say all boy against Nigeria, now 1-1. There's a powerhouse when it comes to youth football in Africa. And me share boys in the ball there is more room for improvement. There were changes in the setup compared to team now they call AFCON no 20 level no. The likes of Peter Abidu Akwa Mobe team no. And Ismail Ado were one of the best players on that day. Who said during the AFCON no, they were not key starters. Abidu Akwa one Kobe. Ismail started one game in the group stage. The other 2 games, no free bench, it means now coach remember some of these players' opportunity also to play some in this particular tournament. We are hoping say Benin game near Bono, and yet us the Nigeria game an opportunity to share last week. No, we say a group near 3. Unya 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pointer, you are likely to qualify. After getting the draw in the first game against Nigeria, no, they here in the second game against Benin, they say you better avoid defeat. You are likely to qualify to the next one of the countries, and that is what Ghanaians are looking for. And yes, say be game naba Legon Stadium, final like this, Ghana. So they have to do everything possible within their power and make sure say be ball life. They have some more goals. Nothing that you might qualify. I mean, shake here say pending come on wajia to say who the day on no from kakra. Yeah, na if last week in India, who did this can watch my friend on several occasions with the Hunkobo. Ain't Obo Pram, then we no mu ya bakra. Legon Diana. I'm hoping say I think it's Thursday. And between Monday to Wednesday, no good day be aquano, omu rotate among themselves. Which one of the studio ha and we make sure say every game no dey remain into to my friend. So yeah, we interested in that particular situation a bit to my bounty. Yeah, well, Otran say team no M1 no moon room to the knockout phase. Now answer na you know the final stage of the competition no. Na Ghana eka team no mobile Legon Stadium no nana.
Joe, Ghana cannot afford to be a host and miss out.
If we lose to Benin, we are out. That's the thing. We only need a draw, and that's even more makes it even more challenging. Because when you draw, you go into the game with the mindset that you need a draw. the other team knows a draw will kick them out.
Oh no, so shower you.
Oh no, person share. So that's the difference. It's a SOB shake. So say he knows we need a draw.
Oh no, so about could be a coach.
No, you asking him doesn't mean that the team is well psyched up for this game, because it's dangerous, especially when you have 3 teams in a group.
Yeah.
Now, but you see, if we had won against Nigeria, then automatically no, you're qualified, because in the group where you have 3 teams, no, you only need a win to seal qualification to the next round. Now you've drawn your first game. You come up against the Benin side, and now they are underdogs. As compared to Ghana, you wouldn't say they are underdogs, and it's going to be very, very difficult for us. But then I trust the coach. Say on the boys, no bit me. Nana, I mastermind DBB in this game. Our first game against Nigeria wasn't a bad game. There's a lot of positives we can take from that game. Oshe game, my boy, and Miss Bao getting us the goal, and then later on, Yentimi and keeping your concentration, your focus. I'm a Nigeria, Ebete. So now, yes, that game is done and dusted. Now you have another game in front of you. How are you going to approach it? What is going to change in this game? And I think we need to use one of the things that tournaments, no, that recognition is the fact. And you get it. So even the home crowd, I'm not sure that the players are able to feel it as compared to say Accra Sports Stadium and I say Ligon. Definitely, some fans will troop in to support the team, but that's not what we have here. But then we are hoping, say, now bit me, I find a way be, I maximize a small crowd to make them feel at home, because the Bandisana, there's no home supporter. It looks like a neutral ground. Oh, there are no stands. There are no stands over there. It becomes difficult. Stands in you.
There are no stands. That's another issue.
There are no stands over there. Osha scouts now the idea about the ape kundebi they are more. But aside that, there are no stands. And how them also come for almost 2 hours. Say almost cheer team no. I don't know. So Nana they need to do something, because this is a must-win game. If we do not win this game, or even if we do not draw, I don't want to talk about the draw, because the more you talk about the draw, then it makes everyone feel so. It's a draw. There's 0-0. What one say? But imagine Benin takes the lead. If they take the lead now, you would have to come back and win it. So to be on the safer side, you even need to score first in such a game, and it's crucial, because sometimes the matchup, football doesn't follow any logic.
Nanaya parody on YouTube. Or say, hey Josiah, is that your head?
Oh, Nana is a weird junior. That's like I was saying. I think that there's a lot of work to be done. For me, many the team they and I've said, say in the last 2 years, Nana, we've seen so many players transition through the under 20.
Okay, there's a gentleman called Ama Senegal or Abelenkpe. Or say nice cut. You look like Kaisedu.
When I say Kaisedu, what dying it, Anna?
So we trust Sakura and Soda.
Time we trust Sakura. Maybe Anka say Beckham. Maybe any what kind David Beckham there?
I remember.
Maybe say Beckham. Kokona me here, but Mr. Beckham. Inti Nana, I will wish them the best of luck. Right. We hope say at least Nana they'll get a win. We do not want a draw. We want a win in this game.
Kivo Adawo Maintia, the Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Soaking mix a band. Yama Gary Soaking say easy. Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Soaking mix. The sugar, creamy milk, crunchy granite, crispy Gary. Nina ewo Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Soaking mix no mo. Ya recommend ya mampanyinfo ne nkola anopa wie nwumre. De ohia ni nsuo, unya cup bi ana obo bi a nya watiri bi. Una okrono. School for day students and boarding, house students. We timia majin kwon. Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Soaking mix. Every Kivo foods on Dalma and edi jumedi e bro. Ubetimenye bi ato e various supermarkets and in retail shops are a ben. Say dwade nkra to FDA tintim so and I the eba. Yen sanfa na se kese Emma Max Buy. Max Buy is your leader in home appliances, smartphones, accessories, and everyday goods. The Biamikacho said Ghana Hadien. IMAX remains the #1 source of mobile phones, accessories, and home appliances. Max Buy is the only retail store in Ghana that gives you best prices, quality products, and unmatched competition. Unim say, it's a menu kasi your promos be bra ekoso. So yeah, the Ebeka say bra so your buy now and pay later. Ubabeji mobile phone. What I say a Techno, Infinix, Itel, Natural and Kakra, and because say ube training na ewi. It say crowd unim say Techno come on 40 Pro no. Ube toa ya mau a Techno Watch 3 smartwatch no. Ne bono ya tiaf so about 3,170. Office so one Philips phone na me kan once ma no Philips Essence no Essence 10 no the gigabyte near 36 no 35 no Oba 3GB and 64 no ye ton any kettle Cynex kettle kwa oba na Philips mobile phone ke Cynex kettle 1030 cedis 1030 cedis okay and all of these are goodies from Max Buy sebeya also wasumbe jo what I say bra na oni emeden emehwimbum obubu say na come on 40 no down payment ni esen ene ya money no answer come on 40 no down payment is 700 na bosumi wotwa de aka ne kakra into pe bi dia bra uba so obenya a smartwatch back home e de account Max Buy your air conditioners air fryers washing machines kettles blenders ena ya kan ze back no swallow makers machine e de fufu no ibi so Max Buy so remember to shop at Max Buy. Your telephone number is 0544 019 552 or you can visit our website www.maxbuy.com.gh. Prince Owusu Kwabena to us is a done deal. He's having his medical this afternoon. He signs for the club later on in the day. Tomorrow we'll come back, we'll do more on that. Says Coach Kim last jokering. And then Ghana ni Tanzania Empire Asia. So Ghana Black Queens ne entime winia. Na se omu free man sam. Ghana elusu bako. And our board draw bako. Make the Black Queens of Ghana. And the twin Emano Afcon kosu. Your friend Wafcon kosu Morocco. Na say ena coach Kim last Jokegren or the tuja abra Ghana and Tanzania ekobo ene.
We're having a good feeling. Of course, we worked hard for the 3 points in the previous game, so we were a little bit disappointed with just 1 point. We think that we deserved more, but in the end of the day, the most important were probably to get at least 1 point. Now we have everything in our own hands and to make sure to win the game tomorrow. I think we are in great position, to be honest. I think we only need to win one game to play in the quarterfinal. If we do that, we're going to be the second or the third in the group. We know that we have the potential to go all the way in this tournament, and I still believe in the players. I think we have played pretty well in both games so far, even if it's only 1 point. So I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow. I'm sure that we're going to win this game and moving on from there. We were hoping to score more goals. That's the truth. I think we had chances enough to do it. In the South Africa game, I think we had 13 shots and another 18 in the last game against Mali.
That's the head coach of the Black Queens of Ghana, Kim Las Jokegren. Let's hear from Chantel Kloka. She's a forward for the Black Queens of Ghana. Into Ghana striker and some of the tuja.
As players, echoing the same as the coach. I think throughout the whole camp, throughout the team, we have the positivity. We believe in ourselves. We know we've got the quality. We just got to go out and show it and see what happens. For me, my experience, it's a brand new experience. It's a different game to what I'm used to. There's a lot of talent. The heat as well. It's everyone knows the heat's hard. But I'm taking it in my stride. I'm still putting my feet on the ground. We still haven't seen nothing what I can bring, to be honest. And hopefully in the game tomorrow that I can be myself. I'll be more settled. I can help the team get to where we want to be. We keep pushing and we see what happens. As I keep saying, the confidence is high. The confidence that my teammates give me, the coach gives me, the staff, the whole environment of Ghana. So it's now, I'm just taking, as I say, I'm taking it in my stride and I'm just trying to make myself proud, my family proud, and most importantly, Ghana proud. And hopefully we can do that tomorrow.
Chantel Boyloka, forward at the Black Queens of Ghana. Yentie technical advisor to the Minister for Sports and Recreation, Kofi Adams. Yenyaba Betty Crosby Mensah, or Kopiemu Morocco. Now they are buying some Irijano or the Akoma Emayano.
Pray. So, people of Ghana, I am so excited to be at the camp of the Black Queens today in Morocco. And as you already know, we haven't started really well on a good note. We met with the defending champions, that is South Africa, and unfortunately we lost to them. And the girls did extremely hard work when they met with Mali, and they drew. That wasn't what we were expecting. But trust me, after coming here, meeting with them, having a chat with them, having been to the camp, the training grounds, I believe sincerely that the ladies are fit, they are strong, they are ready to give us some great news tomorrow. And so I want to use this opportunity to call on all Ghanaians, especially my gender, the women of Ghana, to come on board, rally support behind the Queens. I say when she wears the flag, she deserves our support. And for that matter, let's all of us rally behind the Black Queens. They need a lot of support, both from corporate organizations, government of Ghana, and what have you. The women have put the flag of Ghana and the map of Ghana, on the world space. And I think they deserve our support. And so together, as I am here giving them rallying support for them and giving them all the needed support, I expect those of you back home to do same. Let me give a big shout out to the Minister for Sports and Recreation for the wonderful work he has done, coming all out, doing his best to ensure that allowances and per diem owed to the Black Queens have been paid.
Situation in monitor Papa Loto Kotoko impeding back who get Accra into a monitoring the ECG project office. Mr. Robert Netty, OT into my initial Obia, Samson Basco, Kesman FM Swatoman Cra, or see what Tamanu Town, Canoe Landing Beach, Beach 5, and the sun say beach honing in a nipper or on TV now will be a more. Etonya mano omunye bi muta for mo hwe ma mencha no bi ono so obi a saso na Mr. Macminta tiu bi akeke bass no ma mencha ne yepa oni chief ani obolo almost out to make us of their monitoring to yeah go for show Black Queens nana we have a crucial game today. Okay, last week I discussed and we catch us a full-time draw almost cost rubber form a full-time draw and amount for confidence because you lose your first game against Bayana no you be Mali but na ma Mali for game no na Mali so oba game no no onim say a draw against Ghana oba qualify because on to me predicted they be seen the last game against the best team in Africa South Africa into nya draw against Ghana pay because we winning against Tanzania no na a simple amano na the man here dangerous ni say South Africa because na washe Ghana e win nti the chance of qualifying here high no. The game against Tanzania means man pick win. So am I here no? Your destiny never kita win against Tanzania, qualify to the next round of the competition. Peking crying. If you don't win, you are coming home. And me per time now we introduction now cast rapano or it's now when we near and you like so to the next room ha.
But also could.
No, just cost winning. Because when you're lucky. One of qualifies you. Or Babesia now prepare team no. ADC who must have a fuck tournament. Oh, by a fair performance, no result. No, a table form. So now in the game, they are born in 7 p.m. A make or break. Adam Madida will quote break again.
Break again. All right, make or break, eh? Joe. Huboni.
Huge game. Na your GDS between a share. You see, unfortunately, no, baby, I want your group no. Nana, it looks like a equal. So you South Africa more defending champions now. I see you who are the near pay. Because even to think of the fact that South Africa did Tanzania, a 1-1. Nana, it tells you that we should have won our game against Mali. A win in that game would have been good for us. It would have helped us. So we don't know our fate, but we just hope, say, Nana, with all that we've learned so far, no. Especially in our defeat to South Africa, your draw to Mali, no. You bet me I implementing a game with me. I'm still confident that we'll qualify. A win for us will definitely qualify us to the next league. No.
Thank you very much, Josiah. We'll go to the phone lines very soon. In the next 2 minutes, we'll be hitting the phone lines. But we have time for some messages. The messages, the boy, Hi, good morning, Max Sports. This is your player, Champion Maluda Jr. inside West Legon at ABO Apartments. Surely, Nana, please congratulations to my lovely team, Chelsea Football Club, for winning the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. Surely, fantastic Blues. Boss player, greetings to my guys inside Jacobu, Manoma, Ankabe Jr., Tolonto G, Godfred, Manpower, and you, Nana, more fire. Champions, still blue is the color. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Are you? I said, good morning. Nana, not only Josiah made that promise, another journalist at Magic FM also made the same promise. But if Chelsea win, he will shave Sakura. And this one says, good morning, Nana. This is Sir Vicento, enjoying the show loud and clear at Gomwa Abankrum DAJHS staff room. The said conference league was for failures. Funny enough, the winners of the conference league have comprehensively beaten the Champions League winner, who have practically beaten all the so-called best teams in the world. So do we accept now that Chelsea is the best team in the world? Nana, tell Josiah that blue is the color, football is the game. Charlie, pick your calls. Good morning, Nana Dakwa. Good morning, Max FM. Hey. Hello? Okay, calls have already started coming. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, madam.
Good morning, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Please, your name and where you are calling from.
I'm Josiah.
Your name is Josiah?
Yeah, I'm calling from Nanyami.
All right, please make your point.
Oh, fellow Josiah, I'm sorry for you, okay?
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Next time, you be careful what you wish for. You see? You need Champions League. I find in a trophy. I want to hear kukwasa. You need to buy one. It's next time. Why?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
My job was 055-159-8321. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. You're from so free. Patrol, that's it too.
Mali match in the share now. We know goal of a crowd. I was a defender. And yes, I say, and a penalty club on G. And the second half, no.
Yeah, that's it. Right, that's it. Bye bye. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your first so free?
Okay, you're from Daniel, because I have market.
Daniel, that's it too.
Yeah, at the back one, the many idea on who parents are most made him watch so. Mamma may play it's no wise or say, Simon, it's no one, and let them measure so bad upon the causes the Americans and more cost on a moment. A update in the BBA because it be a management sports on palm. That's another mamma may black with me, no wise fit. But so on Colau Fedia.
Aye.
Hey, and anyway, woman. I wouldn't be in your girl.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't shout, baby. Thank you very much for your call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. Adumarakwa.
Nana, we are doing football.
So, who's your who now? Name Casano. Do you TV in any come?
Nana, for Georgian.
Me too.
But your football, Nana. We are new to be with my football. It is a who analysis for football. You have to be very careful. Fight it. No, Josiah, let me tell you, the fair.
let me tell you, the analysis is not way mobile because football and kind of play into ever that. Nana, I know. Football and kind of play, football and kind of play. Sure, and I meant you football, you.
No credit.
Part of the part, young we are seeing what is here now. You need me to do a football mode. Do football mode. You need football, but you can't understand what is in football, Nana.
Radin Shelby Bray. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Another question, sir.
Pacho Yedase so by force so free.
One man you.
The big one man, Yedase Tio boss.
Another question, no one will be more proud.
I don't know.
Omu Jami Tium, quasi.
I also call Jose Adianibi.
Now we have some for just say Mr. Police and
pam chale ene mumia na se mushana mucha picture.
Nana mi get that Wednesday e work na ma number na every match no.
Ampagana game final game for group. Okay, one man, yeah that says munya ma Sakura on.
No na just what you by force so you train me Mr. Gumeji.
Anyahe, one way you can. Yeah that say God bless you, sir. Yeah that's it. I am Max 89.7 and Max TV. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Me did Richard because if you are Sama.
Richie, that's it too.
My idea, pass. Oh, Josiah, sir. Offer me often chame some from an son who officer. Oh, ye, oh, many papa, ye, oh, monsieur, me bry. One first saying with Johnny Moody and Yashi, by the way. By the Chelsea for us, some my age, Manama, a friend, Real Madrid. And ready me the papa, Mamma, come at me. We are lucky. Nanka kwaya 4% of Real Madrid. No, most of my Juma Papa Yamishamo. Yamishama, Manchester will be in Transminia, Madasi.
All right, Richard Asamani say, Nina Penny, a friend, Emmanuel Ketia, do not friend Kwabnan Ketia, and any birthday. Yes, Richard and so Nidin Sunday, Akwesi Boogie. Right. Good morning.
Good morning, another one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Ni. I'm calling from Paswa.
Thank you for joining us, Ni.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Black Queens issue. Their issue is a little bit worrying for me. I mean, when I look at the defense in the midfield, the defense is too weak. Yeah, the other people is Janet Ejiri. Is Janet Ejiri as she retired from football?
Good question. I don't know why she wasn't picked up.
There's another lady, Blessing Shine. I mean, those are Zake's defenders who played in there. They are still around playing, but I don't know. And I think if the mentality that we played in the previous two games, that's the same way we are coming to this game, then I think we are not going to qualify. Because the Tanzania girls I watch, they are very, 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 very determined to do something. But our girls are, I mean, they should have their game. They should do their best and have their game. And please, you have. Is the former vice president in your station today?
The former vice president, he's still here. Yes, he's still here. Obitia is the former vice president. Honorable. Vice. Obitia. Vice Unfi. All right. Thank you very much for your call. We'll move on to our next caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Morning.
Mommy and Pacho, you're so free.
My Pacho, Miss Elmina, taking what from Mammy, Arena Aqua.
Hey, Mommy, now, in the Chen friend, Anna.
I'm from Madame, I am the farm, son, but the wall upon.
Fetching, it wasn't Edward Bado.
Mala Adam, I'm a trouble upon Nana, but Nana, something, and I'm not for no mamma. Na brother na why and Sakura. Nyamisira upon Besha. Nyamisira upon the Chelsea. Yanago. But some me Chelsea. Mamma met ball. Ball. It's a ball the Sanka. Nyamisira, as my family. It wasn't come on. Naya Nana, Modina, and the big son of na also from Nemefa, Muslim.
Nyamisha, Mommy, yes, you're quite a friend, the Yanyaji, Nyamisha, Pa.
I am a farmer, my farmer, I'm a blind for my blind and all to me. Obey
you,
Mama.
All right, Mama. Wow, that's beautiful, huh? Hello.
Nana, that's what you see.
Yes, sir, Brajo.
Oh, Nana, online there.
As I said, they are too hot.
Nana, you before, maybe I will get you.
And for because I need to pay another third line account.
Nana, where the chance for the Amaiku may Liverpool, but you congratulate Chelsea for. I'm up with Guman Casanga, which is a football, Nana. And you're 9 minutes to get a a junior rich in a something I offer, no, and I thought I was Nana, that is exactly transfer, but you want to go for a banana.
GFN Kofan by Braju.
Nana, it's what we're doing. Coaches were done how much my American say. You already did drama a day, man at 17 call a first tournament, in performance at the opportunity. Nana, you're done a coach, you ain't good on confidence, no. Nana, Kimla said, you know, we party. Yes, I can't do this. Go to you with my own.
Brajo, you face any change now, so Bono we knew we are. Yeah, is a time now.
Brajo, and man on the one, I can't have full president. Come on, you. What is the one for the pool move? Brajo, you have to like to change now. I see I'm in a cool. Oh, I say.
Thank you. Nyamisha Brajo. We'll not pick any more calls, and unfortunately, I can't go through any messages. We're about to wrap up. More Madaje text here. I want to say thank you to our professional Baba Kojo for giving Jose such a beautiful cut. The boy, great job. Hey, Patrick, and then we say Uber charge Jose Atino. Nyamisha, why are there? Philip and Patrick and Ben and God, Nyamisha, Tony Bebley, the boy, Rauf, KB, PK, Michael, Daniel, Papa Willie, Kojo Frimpong, DJ Holy, Stanzi, NY. Whole family making the show big. And all the baby girls who came to the studio to watch Josiah. Nyamisha, we your friend Nana Darko Jesse. About 3 p.m. Niger and Cote d'Ivoire on TV, Max TV. About 6 p.m. Burkina and Togo and it will be streaming on our YouTube channel. You're from Nana Darko Jesse. May we show be a very, very positive week. There will be a kuma subi radenya mano. Bye and have a great day.